Oh my goodness.
Hey, Miracle. Let's see.
No, move, move. I don't want to pet you. Move. Go find a life. Move, move,
Going
move.
All right, let's get it started. Let's get it crack-a-lacking. What's up, everybody? This is the OD Podcast. I'm Wavy,
I'm Max.
and we are here to we are here to provide a positive podcast with several different points and opinions, funny and fun arguments, and more. Dig deep, find things out on air. Never afraid, never scared. Push the envelope to another level. It's OD baby. Let's go. All
Let's
right.
get it.
So we got another episode, another show. Um, you already know the chat gonna come in and they gonna do their thing, talk about it. I was trying to look up recent news. It's hard to talk about recent news when you do this every day. So it's
No, it's not.
yeah, it is.
Maybe for you, I can give news every single. I know what matter of fact, I give news every single day.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's hard to find something new. It's not. What did you find that's new today that you didn't talk about yesterday?
A bunch of shit. You'll hear about it when we
Is
start
it
talking
news
about
or
it.
there's a different topics you're thinking
It's
of?
news. Like, remember you told me one time that I was talking so much about Trump that I'm only allowed to talk about two topics to Trump. I mean, I got so much shit to talk about. Like, bruh. Like,
On
I don't
Trump?
know. Yeah, I don't know what. You know what? I know why. Because when you hand me your phone and I go on your IG, all I see is bitches. Like when you go on the feed page, not even the feed page, the search page, and I was laughing about that with Scooter Boys, whatever the boy name is
Mm-hmm.
that was at the comedy show. We were laughing because I was trying to add him and we had your page and we are like, what the fuck? Because it was just all like bitches and ass and titties, bitches and ass and titties. And we were scrolling like, oh my God, look, we found some food. You watch food too. So bitches, ass, titties, and some food. Bitches, ass, titties, and some food.
Why was y'all scrolling through my phone?
We weren't scrolling like in your search, you know, the in the page, explore page. Your
Yeah.
explore page is bitches, ass, titties, and food.
Are you saying he was trying to find himself on my phone?
Yeah, no, I was trying to look for that, but then I started laughing because I was like, haha, look what he watch at. And then we started laughing, scrolling because we're like, his explore page is just full of bitches, ass, titties, and some food. So, I mean, I can understand why it's really hard for you to find shit because all you see is bitches, ass, and titties, and some food. So, if I was supposed
I
to
don't
ask
go to
you,
Instagram to find shit. I go to
hold on,
YouTube.
if I was supposed to ask you, like, did you see some new bitches today? What would you see?
No,
No, you didn't see no new bitches on your explore page?
no.
You know, you're damn lying because it's bitches, ass, titties, and food.
I
That's
did.
all your page
I did.
explore.
I'm
Bro,
not looking
it's so
for.
crazy. If I was supposed to pull your IG up right now, we turn that shit to the camera, it would still look like bitches, ass, titties, and food. Not even sports.
I'm not ashamed of that.
Nobody's saying I'm making you ashamed. Like
I'm just saying.
it's a
But
conversation because you're talking about
but
it's hard for you to find news, and I'm like, haha, my
no, I
explore
don't. First of
page
all,
doesn't have that.
I don't go to Instagram to find news. And if I scroll down my first of all, you talking about my explore page, right? If you scroll down
Yes.
my thing, this is
No, that's not your explore
that's
page.
what
That's your
I
home
know, but
page.
I said this is what you would see if I when I scroll. So no, I don't always go to this and just look for some new. But then yeah, if you go to this, you're
Yeah,
gonna
if
see
you
a
go
lot
to
of
yeah, but that's not you searching for nothing. That's just like what pops up because this would be what you look at, right? This is what the algorithm is trying to show you. Like these are the things you like and look at, so this is
I
what I'm gonna give
guess.
you. Nobody's
But
shaming you.
it's
I'm just
not
letting you know.
no,
I
I'm
see
just
why you
saying
don't find news. And you say, "Oh, I go to YouTube." Well, I don't know what to tell you either, because I could go to YouTube and find news.
and then I was the one who told you to start following the news pages on your Instagram. So
Bro, who cares? Who cares what you're telling me about? I
I'm
told you to
saying, you
follow
remember
the news
I
page.
told you about the news because I was following Action Jacks or some shit like that, and you was like, oh, I don't even follow the news, and I was like, why don't you follow them?
Miracle, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I now start reading the chat, so I just got it up. Well, it's not hard for me to find news, so maybe you'll get better at it. I don't know what to say. I don't find news on IG either. But sometimes I run across some stuff on IG that let me know like, hey, okay, this is this is cool, or this is something that I never seen before, heard about. So my IG do give me some information that I be wanting to share with people. I say that much.
Okay, so since you got so much news, what we talking about?
Okay. So we'll start with, there's just so much going on with Trump. Like, I just don't even know where to start, but we're going to start with something funny about it. So Donald Trump is actually being cyber attacked.
True.
Some anonymous cyber attacker decided to start a war with this man, and he released his private information like his social security number and all his cell phone numbers to the public. So Trump basically didn't get hacked, but this anonymous hacker got his information, put it out to the public so that they could start doing whatever they want. And this is just the start. The hacker said this is just the start. Now they didn't find anybody yet. It's been 1 day since this happened. They didn't find anybody, but they are looking potentially to try to arrest somebody for somebody leaking Trump's social security number and all his phone numbers.
Where do you leak this information at? How, like,
Where he leak it?
yeah, like, like he?
You want his number so you could like buy a car or
No, I'm
something?
just trying to figure out how did people like how would people even know like this shit from the drop? Like, he dropped the information on like a social media website or like.
I'm not too sure. I didn't go looking for the
Uh,
information. This was just like after I heard about it. I was like, haha, that's funny, and then I just wrote it down
oh,
because I don't really
is
care
there
to
like a
see.
Hackers Anonymous website where they be
I
like just dropping
mean,
shit off?
technically, if you think about it, the black web,
Yeah.
that's a great piece. They just put the shit out, like, and then once you see it there, then it just starts going to other places and people talk about it. And it's kind of crazy because it's happening because I didn't expect something like this to happen, but it did, especially to Donald Trump. Like, that's our president. I don't know what to say about that. So hopefully he is not caught and, because this attacker anonymous, that's what he's called, anonymous.
Hmm.
Um, bro, yeah, he's gonna do some serious time for this dumb shit. But I thought it was super hilarious because our president got hacked, basically.
Okay. Um, I don't know. It do sound like that don't sound too good for him because I don't know. They gonna probably catch the motherfucker eventually. Watch it be a Canadian or some shit though.
Oh my God. Don't say that.
Why?
Wait, who's in our chat? Come on. Come on, guys. Now you're talking bad and we have a Canadian in our chat.
I wasn't talking bad about Canadians. I just was saying like what can they do then? Like y'all can they gonna go bring them back or some shit? Like, you know what
They can expedite him, yes. You
I'm
have to remember, this man is president. He's not just a man. He is president of the United States of America. It could come to the point where the man is in Mexico, and then he say, "I'm gonna put the tariffs on if you all don't give me that man too."
saying?
So who knows, like, what the heck is really gonna go on that side. But I mean, I thought it was hilarious. The next thing that we could talk about, which is just like light news right now, is the fact that PS4 and PS5 been out since 9 p.m. yesterday. So imagine you spend all this money on this game and now the system is down and you can't play shit. Don't you guys wish y'all
Man,
had CDs
Xbox
before?
gang, man. What you talking about?
I
Xbox
mean,
gang. You
I
said,
know
don't you? We wish you had CDs
the
before.
CDs, we used to have to put in the disc before, like the CDs.
No, that wouldn't change nothing. Cause still, most games you still need the internet to play it. So even if you put the CD in there, you had the CD, you put it in there, it still won't play without the goddamn internet.
I think
Without the, you know what I'm
I
saying, with the
thought I
network.
thought I thought you that's if you go online. Like
Yeah,
you don't need to be like, as long as you have the CD, you can still play a lot of games offline,
I mean
But
you
now
can
you
play
can't play
games
anything.
offline without the CD too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
But that's
about.
what. But you don't understand. The network is down. The PlayStation network is down.
I understand the network is down. That's why nothing can work. The only thing would be possible to work right now is them CDs.
No. Okay.
So you're telling me if you had a CD that played PlayStation 4,
I'm just
it's not
saying
gonna work?
it's the same thing without the CD or not, but you still would be on the network if the Xbox network wasn't working. You how would play a game?
You play the game without being online, like the same way when we play Call of
We
Duty and you
finna
could
look. We
play.
finna look this shit up.
I mean, it kind of makes sense to me if I can play like Call of Duty offline and not join other people. Why would I not be able to like play that shit that way as well? That's just making sense to me, but I could be so wrong. Do 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 do. How are you guys doing? It's so rude. We didn't even ask y'all how your night going. How was Saturday for you guys? So he's looking up whether or not you could play a PS4 or PS5 or whatever it is with just the CD, and you don't have to be online. Oh, thank you,
Mm.
Miracle. I appreciate it. I did all of it except the sign. Wow.
It
Okay.
say PlayStation Network, which users the Sony PlayStation platform relied on to play games, download content, and access apps. So, like,
You're
the,
not answering my question. You just told me the exact same things we just had a discussion about. You could download apps. You already know that. You could play games. Yes, we understood that. And what's the last one you said?
or access apps like
Okay,
like
cool.
Netflix and shit like that. You couldn't even access that.
I know we understand that. That's not the question. The question is, I'm just going to go to ChatGPT. Might be able to answer it faster.
You still have to go through the network even if you put the disc in. I don't think you understand.
Can I play all PS, all PlayStation game, just
You're
CD?
gonna ask Chat
No. And
GPT.
I mean, your answer is not giving me. You did not answer the questions. Yes, you can play all PlayStation games using just the CD without the internet, as long as you have right hardware, which is just the PlayStation console.
Girl, we all the way to PlayStation 5. Of
Dude,
course,
it's not.
it's saying PS1, 2,
Do
and
you
3.
do you understand what I was saying? First off, let's
Yes, I
just.
understand
Okay,
what you're
so why would you
saying.
even bring up we at the PlayStation 4, 5, 6, 7, 12? It wouldn't matter.
This is a PS5, even on at the PlayStation 4 level, when you put that disc in, you still would have had to go through the network.
Okay, I'm gonna say this very loud and clear.
Or you're
You
talking
see,
about the old one, is what you're trying to
no,
say.
you see how you have a Xbox right now, there's no place to place a CD.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that the new PlayStations have. So we get that. So let's
I'm s-
nullify that.
I said
Did you
even with the
hear?
older one before that, even before this one with the Xbox
Did
One.
you read that? You want me to read it for you again?
I'm reading it. It
Okay,
says
so
PS1, 2, or 3.
all right, so when I say wish we had those cities the old days, why would you tell me you still need to be connected to the internet when it clearly says here, yes, you can play the old PlayStation games just using just the CD without the internet.
Oh,
Without the internet. That
okay.
was the question. Can you use a CD without the internet? We can't
Mm,
use CDs now in the new PlayStation, so we can't talk about CDs in the new PlayStations because there's nowhere to put the CD up our ass.
okay.
We could only use the CD on the old PlayStations. The question is, can you use it without internet?
Appreciate it, Miracle. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I get it. All right.
With Xbox, you can make your Xbox your home Xbox so you can play digital games offline as long as they're offline games. This also works with subscriptions too. So when you download the game to your Xbox, if you were supposed to not have internet, the games that you download you could
Some
use.
games you can, yes.
Okay. So dang, PlayStation don't allow you to download games? I swear they should.
No, they do. I'm just telling you that you got to go through the PlayStation Network to even access like all your games and shit.
Okay, so once they moved away from CDs, that was it.
I mean, yeah, but even like
Okay.
what you with the with I want to say with like the PlayStation 4 or like with the Xbox One, that yeah, there are some games you can play offline, but even if you like if you can't go through the network, like most games like you can't play. Like it's impossible to play it. If you ain't got no internet, they won't even let you play it.
Um, Something that's funny since we're talking about PS systems being down. What was it? Not Dunkin' Donuts. Krispy Kreme was offering a free donut to anybody who had a PS4, PS5 today.
How would they know if you have one?
Hey, maybe you might have to show your account online or something, but they letting you know like we feel sorry for you, so we're giving you a free donut today. Just come by, you get one free donut for every PS4, PS5 owner.
Mm,
And I think that's hilarious.
mm.
Yep.
Okay, but I
So
don't know.
Pyrus, just say
I'm Xbox
PS1, 2,
gang
and 3
anyway.
allowed offline game.
I'm Xbox gang, so I don't feel they pain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, so crazy.
I don't know what's going on over here, man. Xbox gang.
So Did you see Kanye West crazy tweets?
About what?
His newest crazy tweets. I don't know exactly how to say it, so I just have to go look it up. Let me just go do that.
He, he went on a rant, or he said some racist shit.
Both of it, all of it. You know, when does he not say some shit and then rant? Like everything he put, he
Mm.
rant. Okay.
You asked in chat again.
Yes. You don't have faith in ChatGPT. I do. They give me the answers quick as Google without having to click like onto Google and then going somewhere else. It tells me. Kanye West has recently sparked significant controversy with a series of anti Semitic and offensive posts on X, former Twitter. In his post, he expressed admiration for Hitler, declared himself a Nazi, and made numerous derogatory comments about Jewish community. He also defended his wife Bianca Censori, revealing outfit at 2025 Grammy Awards, asserting his control over her choices. These actions have led to widespread um, condemnation from various organizations and individuals. So let's see what he says.
Say Max looking real good, showing that midsection today. Mm-hmm. I didn't even realize that. His meltdown, you mean? Um, Tanaz, chill out. Oh, you talking about? Yeah, I guess
yeah,
Kanye's little meltdown. But what did he say specifically though?
okay. Specifically. It's gonna tell me right here. So he said, I love Hitler. I am a Nazi. I am never apologizing for my Jewish comments.
Wow.
Just some bullshit Jewish people made up. That's what he claimed in anti-Semitism is some bullshit Jewish people claim he made up. Let's see if I can do this. I mean, I think it's crazy. So first off, they had said that he lost 20 million because his wife came dressed like that. But then,
Damn, TGV came through the door when moderator status still on. Do that so that shit stay on like that?
yeah, until we take it off.
Hmm.
So I thought I was pretty crazy, but not crazy because we're so accustomed to seeing him have these tantrums. Like it's another one. It's like almost like a DJ Khaled kind of a thing at this point in time. It's like another one, another one, another one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good.
Oh my God, yeah.
He can't help himself, man. That's just how he feels.
Hey, yep, we are in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the love pass it around. Tanasi, I miss you. And the God vibe says, Tanaz, you lying. I mean, she was basically wearing nothing, right? So, I mean, they kept saying she was wearing shea. And then he was like, what is shea? So then I tried to show him other shea dresses, and he was like, she is not wearing shea.
That shoe ain't wearing nothing. You talking about Kanye girl?
Yeah,
Man, she was butt ass naked. I
I
couldn't I was
know.
like, sheer is like more like, I don't know, maybe a little bit more covered up than that.
So let's think about it this way, right? If you were on the red carpet and this bitch drop her whole fit, and then she was like, bam, step out like that. If you got a hard on, who should feel uncomfortable? Should she feel uncomfortable? You shouldn't feel uncomfortable. I'm just saying, I'm not a man. When I get turned on, I just get wet. When you guys get turned on, you guys like start going like nautical directions and shit, east, west, south,
Hey,
all that shit.
hey, whoa,
I
hey,
mean, some people bet, I don't know how people are make. I'm just
hey.
saying, nonetheless, just like who should you even feel self conscious of having a boner if somebody does something like that?
I'm first of all,
That's different to like your titties, just low cleavage. This is not low cleavage. This is nothing.
I don't even get no. I don't know about getting no boner, but I'm gonna look.
So you're not gonna get a boner if you see a woman dressed like that.
No, yeah. I'm no, I
So
don't
what
think
makes you get a boner? So you be looking at your dick and be like, stand up.
no.
So then, okay, so then what makes you get a boner? Because to me, that's right there to make you get a boner. That is exactly what is down the alley of boner up.
Oh no, not in public. I ain't finna
In
goddamn get.
public, look. And that's what I'm telling you, bro. If this happened, I would not even feel ashamed if you were like, whoa, whoa, when you had to turn around to help yourself, to like fix yourself.
I'm like,
I'll
I'm
be
like,
like, look
God,
at it.
God, yeah.
I'm like, we at the
If
strip
I
club.
put it to you this way, if I feel like I'm gonna get a boner or something, I should look away. Try to-
Yo, how embarrassing would have been if somebody actually had some money on them and they just started throwing cash? Like, how embarrassing that would have been. I think that would have been the most hilarious shit ever. Just imagine, like, but you are naked now. So we at the strip club. Like, this is the strip club vibe.
Pyrosius. Maybe guys are weird with that. I mean, I'm gonna try not in public. I'm for sure from not trying.
Okay, so now I gotta go down this route again. So it means when you guys go to the strip club, you do not get boners. So
I try not to. I
so
ain't
your
gonna-
boners. So what do you look at? The hairline? I'm trying to understand.
What you mean?
So if you don't control your bad boy to just stand up, right? And you can't be like, up we go. Then therefore you need something to make it stand up, right? So do you also get to say down boy?
Yeah.
So so what you be like, my grandma, my grandma, my grandma, my grandma, my
No.
grandma, my mom, my mom, my mom.
Hell no, because now you got a boner thinking about your mom.
Oh my goodness. You be like, my mom is so hot. Oh my god, I can't help it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that shit is so funny. Oh my goodness.
You feel me? I feel like if I'm at a strip club, I'm only gonna get hard if she start rubbing on me, like bitch, like
Okay,
sitting in your
so
lap or some shit. Now we got physical. You touching me now, like you feel me, like
as long as you're not being touched, like even if they touch your hand or just like accidentally like rub past you.
no, they got sitting in nigga lap some shit like that, dancing nigga. Now we talking, now you touching me now I'm gonna be like, oh okay. But then goddamn, if it's just you just dancing up there and I'm throwing up money, I might, I don't know. I guess if a nigga in that bitch feeling good, nigga might be looking at a bitch like, oh, she fine, some shit like that. But
Now you make me think of that bitch who was doing comedy and she said she used to work as a stripper and somebody used to put makeup in between their legs because they had so much bumps. Like black dots and spots and shit.
mm,
And I'm like, you. And then she looked to say, you gonna mess people clothes up like that. And I mean, I feel it, right? But it's kind of crazy. You go there and you're not really sure what you're getting.
mm,
Yes, it's kind of crazy. Hmm. Um,
I was like, why are we talking about boners for so long?
Well, on another side note, I have a story to tell you guys about a 12-year-old girl who was staying by her aunt for the night because this story is kind of really creepy to me. But I want to tell you guys this because if you guys have family members, I'm pretty sure you do, who have girl children, this is definitely something to put on everybody's radar so everybody is aware to raise their children with cognitive abilities like these other kids. Um, this girl was spending, she was going to spend a few days with her aunt because her parents were out of town. And the mom gave them specific not subscriptions, not descriptions, instructions on the things that she could do, she can do, what activities she have, all of that. And at the bottom of the list, it had that she was allowed to go to a sleepover on a specific date. So what the aunt did was she just confirmed with the mom, like, hey, I'm just confirming you did put that she's allowed to go to this sleepover. And the mom said, yeah, we known these the soccer parents for like 10 years. So I'm very comfortable with it nonetheless. So the aunt took a picture of the her niece to make sure, she have a picture just in case anything goes wrong. They shared locations together. She made sure she had an extra charger. Her phone was completely charged. And she's like, hey, if you have any issues, call me, I'll be here. So she dropped her off around like 6 p.m. And then like around 11, something close to 12, her phone starts ringing. She missed the call, but then she gets a text message from her niece saying, Auntie, can you come get me? And she was like, hell yeah, I'm on the way. So she gets to the house and then she knocks on the door and say, hey, I'm here to pick up, my niece because she messaged me. She's not feeling well. So I think I'm gonna pick up earlier than, we were supposed to pick her up. It's 12 at night. The mom was like, oh, okay. That's kind of weird because some of the other girls left too. They were also sick. So now she gets in, she goes to the bedroom where the girl was staying here to help her get all the stuff together. Now they're staying, when you have a girl sleepover, girls stay in the same room. And
Hmm.
when she went into the room, the niece was trying to point out, like, you see that camera? And then the aunt seen it. So the aunt took her jacket and dropped the jacket over the camera. The mom comes into the room and takes the jacket off the camera. Like, they're still in the house. Then they just pack all the shit up and then they leave. So now they're in the car and she's like, okay, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm okay. I just felt really uncomfortable. So she's like, tell me what's going on? So she says that there were cameras throughout the house on specific areas, including the bedroom area. They didn't see any in the bathroom, but like in the living room, all the areas in the house have cameras and even outdoors. And she said, did anybody change in front of this camera? She said one person did, prior to like you coming over here, but we just don't, we just don't feel comfortable. So then the mom, no, the aunt, I guess they didn't leave yet. So the aunt now calls the mom who she was having a sleepover by and says, hey, you guys have a camera there, and I'm just like kind of curious, like, why do you guys have it in the bedroom? And she's like, well, my husband works out of town, so we just make sure like everybody's safe because there's access from the garage into this girl's bedroom, and we want to make sure she's safe. And she was like, oh, okay. So then she called the parents one time and said, hey, you all, this is a story that's going on. So the mom was like, what the fuck? So now their they leave their trip to come back early because of this damn shit. And when they come back, the mom ends up going to talk to all the other moms who was doing the sleepover too, who daughters was involved. Come to find out, a lot of other people, children, had also leave. She's only 12 years old. So now, the next morning, all the parents, the moms went to the damn police station to report the shit because it's like it's kind of an invasion of privacy because you need in certain states, you need to have permission to record people, right? And you're
Hmm.
just recording people. We don't know how you're recording people, and our daughter changing in front of this. So it was like a real little big issue. But sometimes you would have kids who are placed in situations and they don't even think anything of it. They don't oppose to what's going on. They just go with the flow, or they may see the camera and not even care about it. So I think it's like our job as parents, aunties, uncles, just it's our job to protect these youths and these young kids. And I think it's like really important. That story was like an eye opener for me because I also have a child and I want to make sure like my kid is safe. So yeah, it was a
Um,
crazy story. How would you have felt as a dad? Camera in the bedroom.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't know. When you first said it, I was kind of like, "What the fuck is the problem?" Like, and then when you said it, I guess like I was like, "All right," but that ain't never really happened to me. I ain't never. I mean,
We didn't have cameras in our time, babe. We had Polaroids, babe. We had Polaroids. Like now we know this man is a creep or the mom is a creep if you coming around the corner.
uh, I guess like
Right?
yeah. So we got cameras in the room. Yeah, that would be weird because I don't. You just don't see that. Like,
In the bedroom. Like I can understand probably the living room area, the outside
and also I
area.
feel like I'm raising my daughter right now, but I guess she ain't got to that age yet. So I'm just like I I just was like kind of like because like a little kid might have cameras in the room because you know what I'm saying like so that's why I'm still thinking like oh is that weird? And I'm like oh I just haven't had a
Um,
teenage daughter like
yeah,
just yet.
our kid is young, so I mean, I have a camera in her room, but it's also so that if I am having a play date, because there's been many times where we are doing a play date and then some child is crying and we don't have an answer. We don't know why the child is crying. And it's not to say it's like any big age difference. Everybody's the same age, but somebody slapped somebody.
They say these days you can't really have sleepovers.
I agree with you on that. I really do. You have to be really careful and mindful about that. And I would be so okay with having a sleepover and the parents. have access to the damn camera if we wanted to put it up. Say, hey, we want to do a sleepover, but we want you guys to feel comfortable. I know you guys can be here, so we're willing to like set camera up in this area and this area so you all can have access to see your child if they're doing a sleepover. I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as like you ask before all the parents are okay with this, and then we do this so that the sleepover can actually happen. But I know a lot of people who do not let their kids sleep over, and I'm gonna sound really bad for this. I'm gonna be one of them too. We're gonna have a lot of sleepovers at my house. Feel comfortable coming over here because
Mm.
I'm not sending my child over to somebody else's house. I just, yeah. There's so many things that happen. I would have to know that she is very capable and comfortable with coming to me in, situations. And even at this young age right now, I still try to tell her, mommy never is mad at you, okay? So don't, if somebody tells you mommy is gonna be mad at you because you did something or something happened, mommy will never be mad at you. Mommy always on your side. So I've been trying to like do little things like that. So if something happens, she is very comfortable to come tell me something, but I believe not everybody does that, and it's a culture that I have to like build.
Oh, Cheap Dutchman, what's up, man? Talk about some wavy,
Hey,
we love you. You probably do now.
all right, all right, all right. Do you have anything you want to jump in with?
Um,
I have more.
about the sleepover.
No, that's all for the sleepover. That's all for the sleepover right now. So I did a sleepover. I did the Donald Trump. I did Kanye West. Okay, I did three. I have more. Let me go keep going.
Hmm.
Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about, this one is funny to me. I'm not gonna get too serious. We're gonna go through all the kind of little funny ones first, and then get a little bit serious as we go. Target apologized and they restarted their DEI program. What you got to say about that shit? They apologize. They don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke. They apologize. They're like, we sorry and we starting that shit back. Them dumbasses should have never done that shit in the first place. They could have just updated the page and put certain information there, leaving it there, and just update or get a lawyer and just update your shit. They have a lawyer anyway. You target. You target. They have a company lawyer. What are you
Miss
doing?
Swagger, what up, boy? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Yes, he's out here, wrecking Ralph and fixing it. So yeah, no comments on the DEI program starting back up.
Um, I man, they should have stood on business, man. And they're gonna try to bring that shit back now. They should have stood on business, man. What you talking about?
Well, I want to say I'm really proud of everybody who was boycotting Target because this is the reason they were able to bring it back. People stood up as a collective and made such a difference on how much sales was going and all the shit that was happening that they were like, yo, you see this shit? If it's for the money, we need to put this shit back because we are losing customers. We have people, yeah, you messing shit up. So now they're like, we're DEI
They
now, we're
should have stood on
DEI.
business, man. Been like, hell
Thank you,
no.
Hydro.
They should have stood on business. Like, hell no, man. We ain't got y'all foot no more, man. You feel me? Like,
You still don't fuck with them?
no, I'm just saying. I'm just fucking around. But I guess they brought it back because I guess y'all actually did do something. I was
Yeah. People was posting, you was talking about people just in an empty
bad
lane and talk.
PR, bad PR. They felt like the public was mad or some shit.
Hell yeah, we mad.
Mm.
Hell yeah, we mad. But I mean, since we're talking about DEI, I think Coca-Cola is the worst one. Coca-Cola in Texas fired about 1,000 people, and then a bunch of them got deported to one time. It was like you fired your immigrants, and then they got deported like the very next day, and they worked with you. So it's just like I think it's Mexicans that are trying to boycott Coca-Cola and our Pepsi product. They're like, fuck it. Like
Mm.
we will drink water. Fuck this
He
shit.
said on the sleepover topic, my kid not sleeping by nobody house but family.
I do feel you on that. I really, really do. And then even with family, bro, like my list is so small. My list is like so small, but that's why I think cameras are like really important, and I can give two fucks how anybody feel. If you come in my house camera up. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I'm not doing it because I want to spy on people. Like, I want to make sure if I do have guests at my house, like when I walk left, like right is okay, and I don't have to question anything again. Like, I have a good child, and I'm just very protective over her, and until she
Okay. So he said they was trying to not use any Coke products. So Coke owns
Dasani water.
Dasani,
Can I
Fair what?
can I tell you guys a cool fact about Dasani water? It's the worst water to drink. You can actually run your car off that shit.
How does that mean the worst? That sounds like it's the best.
No, ew, for the car, yeah, not for you.
I mean,
There was an article that was published on NBC. I want to honestly say it was probably like 15 or almost 20 years ago, and they talked about the top five worst foods to eat, and hot dogs is also on our list. But boy, I love hot dogs so much, but I'm turning a blind eye every day. And then I don't even buy cereal anymore. The only cereal I still buy because I gotta turn a blind eye because it's so good is some frosted flakes. Like, oh my god, like I love frosted flakes. Like it's so much sugar in it.
okay. So yeah, Dasani, Fairlife, Diet Coke, Fanta, water, all brands. The Aquarius, I don't know what that
Water,
is.
sparkling water.
Bark, root beer,
I didn't know they own Fuse.
Fuse beverages, Smart Water, Gold Peak Tea,
Honest Juice,
Honest Kids Juice,
peach tea,
Peace Tea, and
vitamin
Vitamin
water.
Water. Um, so
What? Mountain Dew got sued for having a mouse in the soda? Holy shit. No, that is so crazy. I wish I had that. I wish I got that Mountain Dew, even though I don't even drink Mountain Dew. I could have been retiring right now. Your
mhm,
aunt got you hooked on anime. What's your favorite anime?
you all right?
Hmm. Oh my god, McSwagger, you funny. So you never drank Mountain Dew because you were told it makes your dick little. Okay, I get it. I get it. I wouldn't have drink it either if I had a dick.
So yeah, I guess it's not that hard. I thought they had more shit. I thought it would have been harder to not drink. So I was like, shit, Coke on, but
Shit, let's see. Alright, so this is on a little bit more serious note. Congress denied entry to the Department of Security. That shit
you
was
said,
kind Congress, Congress people was denied entry to the Department of Security. They
oh, I
was
thought you
at
was
the
talking about
office of the Department of Security and they could not get into the office. There was security blocking it and they were like, you don't have access to be in here. Everybody is like, don't have access to be in here right now, even though it's Congress. So, I think there's a lot of things that's going on. And like, I think the not really funniest thing to me, but kind of crazy, Bernie Sanders. If you were supposed to go on his TikTok page, he is really doing a good job and trying to educate the public on like what is being changed and how it will affect people. And I never really like seen this side of him because I never paid attention when he was running for elections, to be honest. But I mean, like, I kind of feel sad we didn't get an opportunity to be to be under his administration. I think he would have done an awesome job the way that he's like over here, really trying to tell people and explain to people like everyday people what are these um laws that they're trying to put into place, how it will affect people. He seems like he would have been a really good president and it's kind of sad that we just never got, the Bernie Sanders edition of presidency.
you think Bernie Sanders would have did a good job?
I think so. because of the things he's talking about right now and trying to educate the public. He won my heart a little bit. I'm a female. I'm emotional. I'm telling you exactly how it is.
Mhm. Mhm.
If I could vote and he was on that
Bernie
ballot,
Sanders better try to find a little junior Bernie and try to put him in presidency. Find the next best thing.
TGV don't drink nothing but water now. That's awesome. That's really good for you. So if a mouse doesn't designate in it, what does it do to inside people? Wait, what?
Talking about that mouse that rat thing. Yeah, y'all talking about a little while ago.
Wait, did the mouse explode?
No, they said the mouse should have disintegrated in the Mountain Dew, and it's like so then that somebody would have drank it and it would have been in the insides and
Ew. Ew. That's so disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Since we're talking about water and stuff, I want to tell you guys a little bit about bottled water. Because this is kind of crazy to me. I don't think people really think about it, but just hear me out with my theory, right? They say that we should not drink a plastic bottle of water that is left in our car. Why do they say we shouldn't do this?
because the plastic will like seep into the water or something
So it
like
leak chemicals, right?
yeah.
Yet we take bottles of water and store them on hot trucks and drive all the way across cities.
No, they say that happens because the sun like because it's in the direct sunlight, not like when it's in trucks and shit. It's just in a hot truck, but it's not hit. The sunlight isn't hitting it. It's
So
not the heat. It's the
so it's the
sunlight
sunlight,
hitting it.
not the heat.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I don't really have anything to say on that. Let me go check that out. So
She said my day was good, except my game was still shut down. Ha ha! You're a PlayStation owner. Ha ha! Xbox gang over here, man. We don't play PlayStation, man.
oh, we sorry. Okay, so yep, you are right. So it's the breakdown of plastic. Prolonged exposure to direct sunlight can
Oh my
degrade
god!
plastic over time.
I
Mm.
was finally right.
Algae growth. If the bottle is partially filled and exposed to sunlight, it encourages algae growth, making the water taste bad or potentially unsafe. So, bottom line, it is dangerous. Wait. Now it says if the bottle was exposed to high heat, example, sitting in a car for days, it's better to avoid drinking it due to risk of chemical leaching and bacteria growth. So you telling me even though they be driving cross country with all this water, you think when they make a bottle of water, how long you think before they sell it?
Mhm.
Like I trust meat
I think that's
because
probably something that
once it's left the facility, we don't give a fuck. Somebody else bought that shit. I'm telling you off rip. Like our standards, like QA quality stops at the door. Like the exchange is done. That's somebody else's product. And then to be honest, it do go into like grocery stores and sit into the back for I don't know how long before they even use it. So I don't know. That's a really good question. I think some would be affected by it and some wouldn't, but we honestly would never know because we just get what we buy. And the presentation is gonna look great, but we don't see that bottle of water, coming across 6 cities and had 22 days of travel in through Texas in like 80-degree weather during the summer. Who knows? Just saying.
okay. All right, and say I'm too cheap. I only drink bottled water. Do you think someday we could meet and make hamburger helper together? Sure, Deuce.
Hamburger helper. I like hamburger helper. So what's your favorite hamburger helper, bro? I'm a fan of hamburger helper.
Uh,
I like the ham. I like the cheeseburger, the lasagna hamburger helper, and we need to put some corn in that bitch. Like you must have corn. You could also add some cheese too. Thank you. We love you
Man,
too.
y'all know good and well she don't be eating no hamburger helper. We ain't ate that shit in a long ass time.
Okay, you're right. We probably haven't eaten it in a year, but
Man, I'm pretty sure the last time we ate it is probably because I had wanted it. I have sometimes I just crave it.
I think you did ask me for the last time we ate it.
Yeah, I just crave it sometimes, and I be like, oh yeah, man, eat your hamburger helper.
So I tried. This
I only
is,
like the kind you put beef in though. I don't like all that other stupid.
but we don't put the none. We don't even buy the other ones. I don't. I
Mm.
only know hamburger helper with beef.
Yeah, well, we only like the one where you got with the beef and the pasta and the corn, and then
You know, we're gonna have to have that this week because we're talking about it, right? I'm definitely eating some hamburger helper this week.
He said, "Well, we don't be inviting nobody over to our house. Forget that hamburger helper. What you talking about?" Miracle said, "I hate my PlayStation. Xbox game. Ew, ew, ew. Xbox game."
All right, so I got some more stuff too. So since we're on the topic of stuff being blocked, so we already heard that Congress members of Congress was denied entry to the Department of Security. That's scary. A judge blocked any access to Treasury payment system from Elon Musk and any Doge member, any government appointee member. And this was actually done. I forgot. I think it was done yesterday. I could be wrong, but this is gonna stay in effect until February the 14th, and then it's gonna give another judge the opportunity to understand like why are they doing all of this? Why do they need access to all this information? Um, yeah, because so many states attorney generals are denying and doing cases because of all this information that's coming out.
Man, why they won't let Elon get in, man? Why they let that man Elon?
Do you know since Trump came into election, Elon Musk has been $150 million richer?
Oh,
Like it's been 2 weeks. How much
he
richer are
he he the
you?
richest man in the world though. I feel like
But a
so.
100 million more rich? I'm just asking, how much richer did you get between 2 weeks? That's what I'm saying.
He said
Like, how did
Elon
you
is
even get
hurting
150
is
million?
hurting Dogecoin. What you mean?
Or now he's hurting Dogecoin. Why did he name it Department Doge?
Oh no, TGV, no.
That is funny. I always in my head I was like, I wonder if he do like Dogecoin or if he doesn't. I couldn't see. I'm so sorry, guys. I did not take my nap today. Y'all would not believe what I did today, y'all. So I have to wait until tomorrow morning so that I could call this restaurant to see if I left my purse there. I lost my whole purse. I lost my whole purse with my wallet, with my ID, with all my cards, with my whole life. I'm so mad about this shit.
I feel like
So
that's in a decent area, and they probably didn't even notice your purse was there until they were shutting down. And it was like, whose is that? So then they probably put it somewhere, and then
yeah,
just
I
get
don't
there in the
even know if
morning.
if I left it on the counter or if I left it on the chair. I don't know where the fuck it was.
I'm pretty sure you had it on the table with holding your phone up on it. I got up and got packed all the food up and grabbed the bag.
No way I just walked out and just left my purse on the counter. It's crazy as fuck.
I mean, we came straight home.
I know, it's so crazy, but if somebody steal my purse, somebody wife is really happy because it's a really nice, expensive purse. Man, I don't even know Parosius. Like my whole wallet is in there. Thankfully though, thank fucking fully, I took all my cash out and put cash other places because I did have a lot of cash in my purse, but I took that shit out. So I didn't have any cash. It's just like, my IDs and all my credit cards and stuff. And I honestly didn't see didn't didn't see any charges to my credit cards. I honestly think the purse is at the restaurant, which is absolutely hilarious. The guava is I'm eating ice cream for the first time in 2025. It's so good. What flavor are you eating? I'm so jealous. What you eating?
Y'all chill, bro. Y'all chill. Hell no. Mm. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's a.
Can you fart for emo Kyle? There you go, loud and clear. Strawberry cheesecake. Okay, that's a good flavor. I like pecan.
He
I like
said,
vanilla bean.
he said, bro, whole demeanor different.
Oh
You
yeah, then I guess
crazy.
they didn't see you for a long time like this.
What do you mean? I'm chilling, bro. What they talking about, bro? I'm chilling.
So since the judge blocked the whole Doge Department of Government Efficiency and Elon Musk from the Treasury payment system, what they did put into place was payment categorization code. So now the government needs to like choose what category the spending is for auditing purposes. And I ain't gonna lie, I think that is an awesome fucking idea. Because again, this is my theory on it. You guys can chime in and let me know how y'all feel. When we do our taxes, if it don't make sense to the government, they audit us. The government been getting audited year after year and they still missing a bunch of motherfucking money and everybody just getting audited the next year still missing money. So what's the fucking point of even paying for audit if you already know you're missing money? Like, why the fuck are we auditing and just missing money?
Oh yeah.
Where is the money going? What I want to know. I want to see it.
They be
Like,
so called losing money all the time.
yeah, they're losing money all the time, but you're paying for auditing. Don't pay for no audit. Don't get no audit done. Then don't audit us either. Because if we missing some money, you guys had the ability to be missing money 4 years in a row, and like that's normal. But we get missing money one time, and y'all been like, "Yo, we need all your receipts, bitch. Where your receipts at? You didn't give us no fucking receipts. So why the fuck we gotta give you those receipts? We don't have clear receipts. Can I make a receipt? I can tell you mentally. Ugh, it just it just don't even make sense. The Pentagon hasn't passed one in ages. Now I know, and that's crazy, right? You cannot tell me you're gonna take all of our money, be like, yeah, we got a bunch of taxpayers' money,
Why you worried about my Pentagon, man? Stop.
and then the IRS gonna come find me. They ain't getting nothing. Hey, look. You know what? This is me sounding like an asshole, right? Just hear me out. Can you put your can you put your money in your dog's name? Technically, your dog is not a person. So do your dog have to pay taxes? Because animals don't pay taxes. So if you put the money in your dog's name, would you have to pay taxes?
Yeah, I think as soon as your dog start making money, your dog gotta start paying taxes too.
For real? Let's see. Do animals have to pay taxes if they make money? Cows make milk. They don't pay no motherfucking tax.
Mark, went back to the chat.
Okay, so do your pet have to pay taxes if they make money? Yes.
That's
If your
crazy.
pet earns money, the income is taxable. But since pets can't legally own assets, the responsibility falls on the owner or guardian. So pet influencers, animal actors, if pet earn money for social media, the income is considered taxable. Deductions for pet expenses. If your pet is making money as a business asset, a working dog, you may be able to deduct expenses. You know what?
Like food, grooming, and
Look,
vet bills.
when I hit crypto in 2021 and found my blah blah blah, the IRS knew I owed them. I was hoot. I thought I could get away with it. Can you start an LLC and use that to get paid even at your everyday job and get tax breaks? Yeah, could. You could technically do that. But you would have to say you wanna file as a ugh, what do you file if you're not getting a W-2? W-2 are for workers, right? So when you're a contractor, you could get paid as a contractor, and then that contractor money will be what your LLC is made for, and then you get taxed on it. So yeah, you could get away with that. One of the big things that I'm really into, but I feel like my brain is all over in a bunch of places with it, and I don't have all the information like settled there, feeling confident enough to share. It's like taxes and how to like get away with tax breaks, because I think it's so fucked up. Like, you have rich people who don't get as much tax taken away, and then you have the poor people. And if you're not rich, you're poor. I don't even care about the in between. Like, you're just rich or you poor. And like, we get taxed a lot. I want to figure out how to become anti-Sam. I want to learn how to beat the system. I want to like learn that shit and then share with everybody. Like, cause I don't like the fact that the government gets to take all of our money like this. It doesn't make
You
any
can't
sense to
share
me.
it with everybody because then you're not getting a break of everybody doing it.
Man,
We got to keep some secrets.
gotta keep some secrets. I don't know. That's really hard for me.
You can't give away all the sauce.
Okay, Miracle, you have a good night.
All right, Miracle, go play your place. Oh wait, you can't.
Oh, don't do her like that. Don't do her like that.
Oh yeah, you just go to bed, Miracle.
All right, guys. We only have 2 likes. Is that 2 likes? You only see 2 likes too. You guys need to like. You need to like our shit. Come on, like
Oh
our
no,
shit.
yeah, okay.
Follow our shit. You know, give us some heart eyes. All that shit. We want all the love. Please, please, please. We really appreciate you guys. Welcome to the OD podcast. If you're new here, I am Max, and this is Wavy, and we're just here doing our thing. Zero taxes for crypto. If you live there for 6 months, I found my way out. I did hear that, but there's some. I could be wrong. I heard
Mm.
something about yes, you can do that, but then there are other taxes that you still do have to pay. But since we're talking about that, did you know as long as you're a U.S. citizen, even if you don't live in the U.S., you still have to pay taxes?
Wait, say one more time.
If you're like a U.S. citizen and you're not living in the U.S., you still have to file taxes.
Why?
That's what I learned.
So if I live in like another country,
You're a U.S. citizen. You still have to pay country taxes to your country.
what taxes? Like that don't make no sense. Oh, all right.
Okay, if I don't live in the U.S.,
So you still have to pay U.S. taxes.
oh no, see, no, you do not.
Okay, I was gonna say that's insane.
I did see that somewhere though. I don't know why though. But I just let you know this. Like, jobs here, like when you apply for a job, it do ask you, are you what citizen you are? That sometimes can let them know like what you're doing. So if you somewhere else and you decide to buy crypto or something, your taxes still like affected to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, you're right. No have no US taxes if you have no US income.
He said, "What if you have two citizenships, though?"
Ooh, so if you have dual citizen, I guess we're just gonna use our common sense here. But I'm gonna use my common sense. I'm not saying common sense is not common. Just want to put that out there. I'm just saying it because it's just what you see. Um, I believe if you make the currency for where you're living, then you do. But if you don't make the currency for wherever you're at, then you technically shouldn't. And I believe every place has a certain amount you don't have to file taxes for, and then after a certain amount you do. So if you make under a certain amount of money, you don't have to file taxes. And then if you do make above a certain amount of money, then heck yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
I know taxes is the biggest subscription. How can I unsubscribe? I'm trying to unsubscribe that bitch. Like, bye. Like, I don't want no part of it. Can I? Can I just pay my full price to go to the doctor? I think I spend.
What you mean by the biggest subscription? Like an app you subscribe to or some shit?
I guess so. I think that's what he's talking about. So I was looking at some of my paperwork for taxes. You see, on my paperwork it said $19,000 for insurance. And I was thinking really hard to myself because you remember going to the doctor and spending about 19,000 in that doctor fees. Did you even spend five? No, neither did I. So
I
I'm
thought you
like,
are you said asking me like I was like
I know we didn't. It's the fact that why is health insurance so expensive and then you still have to pay a deductible to see the doctor, and then when you go see the doctor's like, yo, don't tell me all your problems. This is your yearly checkup. We don't care how you feel in the year. We will tell you how you should feel. We will not check these levels. We will check what we want. The fuck? That don't make sense to me. That should never make sense to me, and it still don't make sense to me. If I go to the doctor, I'm here. Why I gotta come back twice to tell you about my problems? It's not like you my therapist. I need time to go through them. You just need to do the test or don't do the test or do what needs to be done. I just feel like billing have like so many ins and out that we just don't get no part of. I should have been a doctor. If I knew this had all these shits, I was gonna go to school for longer and become a doctor. I would have been any type of doctor. You know what? Preferably of a general physician so that I can come in to people too and be like, don't tell me your problems. We're gonna do a yearly checkup and I already know what we're gonna do. Puerto Rico Act 60 tax benefits including zero tax on passive income, including capital gains, dividends, and interest. Move to Puerto Rico for 6 months. Okay. Okay. You know what? Once I get rich, I will move to Puerto Rico for 6 months. Wherever I got to move to so I have less taxes. Do you know, since we're talking about less taxes, do you know that's why, and you know this already, a lot of people from the UK are moving to the United States of America because of um, all these tax laws that Trump trying to put into place and all the tariffs. He's like, all right, if I don't run my business inside of the US, then therefore these more tariffs is gonna affect me. So there have been a lot of millionaires who has moved to the US from the UK since Trump took power. Being a doctor is mad stressful. Plus, you probably get sick a lot. Okay, so now this is where you guys are gonna understand why I am not a doctor. If I had a doctor rule, it was not going to be mad stressful because I could only do what I could do. I'm gonna try my best to save you and then DM. So that's why I would choose like primary care. I want to be a primary care physician. I'm not trying to do no serious shit. Like I want one of those simple ones, and then I can go like sit at my desk for like 20 minutes after because I need to like write a prescription that like takes like no time. So yeah, this is just me on it. But since we're talking about doctors too, it'd be so annoying. Why do doctors tell you make an appointment? Like, what is the point of an appointment if you don't even uphold your part of the appointment? If I came here, I shouldn't have to wait 30 to 45 minutes to see you. That's the whole point of a motherfucking appointment. Imagine if you were getting your nails done or you were getting a massage or you was going, the flight said it's leaving at 11 a.m. That's your appointment. It leaves at 11. And then you reach there at 11. They're like, no, guys, you have an hour and a half left. Like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. Don't give me no appointment if it's not gonna be it. It just don't make no sense to me. We have too much things going on out here in the world that we can use AI wise, that you can send a text message and say you are two people behind. You will be served at this time. Even an estimation, like something like that. It just makes no sense. Extravagant. We are stuck in a matrix, figuratively speaking. We getting drained. The way we go to bed, man. The greatest depression is happening in our face every 1,000 years where we own your own ledger.
yeah. I don't know about that. Is that the thing you did all the fucking phrases for?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna lose that shit. I'm not gonna keep up with that.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, bro. I have to learn all these phrases. I don't even know this shit. I don't know the shit, to be honest. But I got it though, so important. Mm,
Mm,
so still some more news. Anti-ICE. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but today broke out with another protest in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, and hundreds of people are marching. They're anti-ICE,
and yes, okay.
right? And this is actually the second anti-ICE protest that's broken out. The first one was in California, and I think a lot more gonna happen. Just in due time. And
Um,
if it happened here, you're gonna go
is that
march.
who? No,
Yeah, we not. I don't think
no.
these crowds are it.
I don't want no smoke. We happy. We content. Y'all, we sorry. It don't bother us. So
Okay.
no, we were.
Okay.
I'm not going to go march. But like, I mean, what's that gonna do? They already gone. They already done snatched up everybody. The fuck.
No, they didn't snatch up everybody. People still getting snatched up. Imagine, we used to talk about people getting snatched up when you're getting kidnapped, and now the U.S. government is doing that shit. You're getting snatched up by the U.S. government. That's crazy.
How will the ledger save our families? I don't get it.
They're gonna take all your money when the internet crashes and banks are hacked. The dollars will crash. The ledger will save your family. Okay, I'm gonna go put my shit on a ledger because I don't have it on the
How
ledger
how
still.
how will the ledger save your family? Like, what is it? I don't get it.
Okay, so do you understand what hacking is?
Yeah.
Okay, so when the internet suddenly somehow fails, all
Mm-hmm.
these hackers would get access to the internet, like the government, and then they would
Mm-hmm.
take shit. And then when the internet come back online, they would be like, "It is lost, and we can't find this, and we can't find that, and we've been hacked, and we can't give all the money back, and blah blah blah." All right, and then what happens from there is us people, the poor ones, because we're not rich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rich or you poor. Us poor people would have to be like, okay, and then continue working or doing whatever's supposed to happen. Whilst
This
the
this
rich could do different shit.
this sounds like you should just keep money, cash.
Yeah, I agree with that too. We have so this was a big thing. Went South Carolina and I was traveling somewhere and then the system broke down and if I did not have cash with me, I was gonna be fucked. Thankfully I had cash with me and I never carry cash since then. Bro, I keep cash in this house. Like, I
You
keep
say
cash
the ledger pulls your money
off the
off the
internet.
internet and
So
allows
no,
you to have full control of your currency. What do you mean? How do you pull your money off the internet? What do you mean? Is it new? It's a different bank account? Like what you talking about?
okay, so it's not a different bank account, but it stores your money on on that thumb drive. And if you lose the thumb drive, it's okay. As long as you have the freezes, you can buy another one of those thumb drives. And once you put in your codes, your information will pull up. It's like a cloud, but not online. What about that? It's an offline cloud. And then, the
So
God,
wait,
hold on before you ask this question. The God, I really want you to think about this and then let me know. Do you believe that if you have a ledger that could automatically connect to the internet, that is a risk safety? I think that's a big ass risk. Let me know what you think about it. Go ahead.
you think what's the big ass risk?
The question that I asked him, you
Oh,
you want to
the
answer?
my bad. I'm reading this shit. Say, why do you think the CIA made blockchain? The dollar will crash. Money will be pointless. To be fair, if the dollar crashes, no one has money. A large majority of people will go feral. Goddamn. Make sure you have protection and keep your family safe. Get a gun and have an exit plan. What the fuck? Paper cash will be pointless. Everything will be digital.
Well, I think paper cash will be pointless for a certain period until everything come back online. Do not get a ledger that automatically connects. That's what I say too. I got like one of those. I was like, I refuse to have the whole point of having a ledger is so that it's not connected to the internet. So if I have a ledger that I can just go on my phone and boop 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 boop, I'm like, bro, it is not connected, So maybe I sound crazy for saying that, but yeah.
I don't know. I still don't get it. So how it's not a bank, but you pull your money and put it on an offline. How you do that?
So it's called a wallet, right?
Mhm.
And I can technically go on Coinbase where I have stuff and transfer it to my USB wallet, right? Does that make sense to you so far?
Mhm.
On my USB wallet, you need my access codes in order to get it. Do you get that part?
Okay.
Okay.
Is
And
that the
now,
ledger thing you're talking about?
yes.
Okay.
And then the only way that you could even have access to it is when you do plug it into the internet. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So if you didn't plug your shit into the internet, it can't take nothing from you because you don't have access to it. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. I do know the CIA created all of this. I do believe in that conspiracy theory because when you start to like go back into this shit, it's like almost like in 2009, 11, 12 around there, they were already doing seeding little shit. Like people from certain areas have been investing in certain projects, and it couldn't make sense if it wasn't for a bigger plan. No, I don't think it happened all by choice. I think this is happening on purpose. I just don't understand why is it happening. And if somebody did decide to put this plan into effect, why is it that even after we have change of governments and we have change of people in certain areas who may work in certain departments, why is this plan still continuing as though this was supposed to be done? So that's my 2 cents on it, but I could just be wrong.
Mhm. So you put crypto assets in a ledger?
Yes,
So that's not a bank.
it is. I don't know how else to tell you.
What if the crypto goes down?
Well, that's the great news. Because it's on your USB, it doesn't matter.
Well,
Because you need your wallet, which is your USB. Does that make sense?
so Bitcoin can't go down?
A coin going down is very different to it being hacked and then somebody stealing the coins.
I know what I'm saying. Like, what if your coin is going down though? Like,
Then it just lose value. Like
so then that's not a bank.
it is, because when you want money from your bank account right now, you have to go to the bank, and if you were taking out a certain amount, you have to tell them days in advance that you want your money, right?
Hmm.
You can have hundreds of thousands of dollars on this USB, and there is nobody to stop you from using your money or taking out your money when, how you want. You could take that shit out at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m.
Just
You,
take out the cash. Don't you got to transfer it to somewhere or some shit?
I mean, you're not gonna technically get cash until you sell,
Okay.
and then you can transfer that cash to your bank account. But because it's because crypto would have so much meaning, you can transfer some crypto to another
What? Okay,
wallet
I got you. But
address.
what I'm saying is like, what if you put 100,000 on like on quote unquote, it's a bank. You put 100,000 in there, and then the coins start going down, and then you trying to get your 100,000 back, but now it's down. Like, does won't it go down with the little or
You said there's okay, so the bank is the wallet, and it's a moving stock market, a 24-hour moving stock market. So you know how they say when you cash out, that's the price you paid for you when you buy in, and when you cash out. Does that make sense to you?
hmm
Okay, well, it's the same reason if it go up and down, because it could. It still moves. Crypto is 24 hours. Stocks is Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, or I think it's like 7 to 5 or something. But either way, like, yeah, it will move, but it moving doesn't affect the fact, like, if you bought 10 Bitcoin, it will still be 10 Bitcoin. No, you could tell me the price of Bitcoin was $100,000, now it's $20,000. You still have 10 Bitcoin at $20,000 if it dropped from $100,000. But the only time you actually get a loss or a gain, well, actually a loss, is when you sell it, because technically it could go from $20,000 back up to $100,000. And did you lose anything? No, it dropped, but it went back up, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree. I agree. I agree. Mm. All right, and then the last bit of news that I have, because I thought this one was pretty crazy too. So biomedical funding has been cut from the NIH. So there's no, so this means that research, any indirect cost related to research is like off the table. So what does this mean? So no, the CFPB, let me look for, I forgot the acronym. CFPB. Hold on. CFPB agency. So the CFPB is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. And the whole reason the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau was made was to protect us people. And all it does is help with preventing price gouging. So they can't like put something way, way high, they just can't do it. So they're protecting us people. But i- that now is being run by a guy who, let me find his name because I don't remember his name, but it's somebody who really agrees with Trump's policies, and it's kind of scary on, who is going to, like, what does that mean for us? So the CFPB protects consumers from fraud and predatory lending. It ensures transparency in financial transactions, and it helps people understand their rights when dealing with financial institutions. CFPB is run by who now in Trump administration? Oh, all right. So as of February 8th, 2025, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is CFPB, is being led by the acting director, Russell Bout, who also serves as the head of the Office of Management and Budget. He was appointed following the dismissal of the former director, and then prior to Vought's appointment, Secretary Scott Benson previously held the position as the acting director. Again, I'm just kind of like scared because this guy also believes in Project, what is it called? Project
2025.
2025. Yeah. So, yep, I totally agree with it. We got to own our own ledger. AI can control the digital world. Uh huh. If the dollar crashes, what does that matter? If you make $1 million, why do I care if it drops in price? Uh, don't forget to learn skills to make you valuable without the ledger. Hell yeah. I mean, I think something that a lot of people don't even really realize right now, like all of our food that we eat, something we're supposed to go around. Do you know how to like plant stuff? Do you know about irrigation? Do you know how to? I'll be real, I do not. My plants are gonna suffer, but we're gonna keep trying because I wouldn't have a choice, right? So I think it is wise for people to know like how to just like grow certain crops, like things that will grow fast, like a potato, pumpkin grow really fast and wild as shit.
Oh,
So
nigga,
get
I'm so ready to be a farmer, yo.
you
Like,
ready?
if I
Oh,
could,
you'll be such a good
I'm like,
farmer.
if I could do that shit, bro, I'd be right out there, goddamn farming. You can get me a crop. Right now, the way the world is, hell yeah.
Right? And the next thing, like a lot of people also don't know, just for drinking water, Like I myself haven't gotten this, so I really do need to just buy some and have at the house. But buy iodine. Iodine is a brown liquid, bro. But like campers, I love camping. So when I was younger and I used to do it, you can buy like the tablets to put into water to clean it and stuff like that. Yes. But if you were supposed to just get raw iodine, you can actually put that brown liquid into dirty water and it will clean the water so that you can actually drink the water. I grow greens, potatoes, and tomatoes and hunt there. Oh, McSwagger, that's awesome. I've never been there hunting. I really want to hunt someday.
I want to eat some deer. I haven't never had
Yeah,
it.
we never even eat there either.
Mm-mm. I
So,
want to
guys,
try
I'm
it.
not into money to be honest. I'd still be happy with 0%, with $0. Yo, yo, yo. If this happened, I just want you guys to consider we could always start our own little community and we can find some land where we'll be safe and then we can all, do what we do best. So if somebody can grow crops, then great. If somebody else can't grow crops and all you can do is cook, then great. If you don't know how to do that but you can help harvest the crops, then great. But I think a community is really important. So what about aside from learning just a survival skills, learning about who know of survival skills and so that you guys have a plan together if something was supposed to happen. Don't wait for it to happen and be like, yo, you trying to work with me? Nah, it's too late. Make your deals.
Max CDC High from Ireland. Okay, we got an Irish in here. All right.
Hi. Give us a like, give us a follow. Nice to have you in the house.
I make a mean deer roast with potatoes and carrots.
And their breakfast sausage. Oh, that sounds so
I'm
good.
trying to look if a nigga could buy some deer.
Yo, we could buy there. We have I forgot we have that roast in the fridge. I totally
Mm.
forgot about that shit. We're gonna have roast this week because we have that. That's simple minded and like thinking the government won't find a way to mess it all up. Imagine everyone is in survival mode. It gets crazy. Um, I would be so fine. The only thing that would be different about me than like what's going on right now is I would not be as friendly to strangers. That's about it. Like I will definitely have knives in my shoe and my pocket and my back pocket, my front pocket, my waist because I'm a female, so I don't have the strength of a male and I have to make sure like if anything was happening, I can protect myself, and stuff like that. So that would be my biggest concern. Um, but I told him, I said, we're just gonna try to we can head for some mountains. We need to head for some country area. We need to head for some forest. Like, we'll be fine. I'll take it. I think we'd be dead fine. We just won't have any animals, or we'll have to figure out how to do that, and then we'll have to figure out what we're eating. But I told him I'd be so sad, because I'm so fat at heart, but I'm skinny in real life, and I love food. So if we had to go in survival mode, my biggest sadness would be the fact that I couldn't eat 3 meals a day because I fucking love eating. Like, dang, I love eating. Build your equity and move out the cities. You need use crypto to build yourself to a level where I can afford to learn what is necessary and can afford to move now. Man, this is gonna be a really long 4 scary years. Bro, we're not even 1 month in, bro. This is crazy. Let's see. When was the 20th? January the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13,
Mm.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Bro, we 19 days in. Bro, in no way we have all this 19 days in. When we reach 120 days in, what else is going to be happening? So they're trying to get access to all of the money that we're spending, and then they're trying to lower all the money that we're spending. I have no issue with them lowering all this money that we're spending. I just want to understand, like, how does that, like, what is that going to do for us people? Like, if you're lowering the money that we're spending, US wise, how is that going to help us? Black Tuesday is the beginning of the new world.
New World Order is not game.
It's no game, I guess. Most people would be lucky to survive 6 months on their own. Boy, I would be surviving so well.
Bro, I would definitely survive. I'm a fisherman out here. I'll be fishing all day, every day. If it came down to that, and then I think she could. I'll be outside fishing. Like if everything shut down, I'll be outside fishing every day. She'd be growing garden food and shit and whatnot, just working on the sides, whatever. Maybe I try to catch a pig here and there or a deer. Yeah, I chase it down with a knife in my mouth, like a wild animal, and run barefoot through the woods and tackle a deer and stab it with my bare hands.
They will band together to kill because they can't fish. Uh,
Say what?
they say they'll band together to kill because they can't fish. They will come for the people who have what they want. Yeah, and I feel you on that. So this is why my idea is still very simple. Everyone should have a bug out bag. I had a bug out bag. I don't have one anymore.
What's a bug out bag?
A bag that you just pick up, a survival bag. You pick that shit up
Oh,
and leave. And you know what's funny? When I had my bug out
I ain't.
bag,
If everything start hitting shit crazy, I ain't leaving my house. Letting folk act crazy out there. Why would we leave?
oh no, I would definitely not feel safe here. You see all these windows?
Where the fuck are you gonna go?
Boy, I don't know, but that's not the safest place. I would not feel safe here. I'd have to go to sleep every night, like with like a dress in front of the door, at least. Like I need to like feel safe. That's I don't feel safe. I'll be sleeping in the closet, standing up and shit, trying to hide. Like I don't know. There. You're talking like you can survive on your own. Think about the people who can. They will kill or die for it. And I do agree with you on it. So which is why I said like I'm headed for the hills or I'm
What?
headed hold on.
Where you go?
I'm headed for the
And it's
hills
gonna be safe out there. What
or
house
the
you gonna be in
forest.
there?
Bro, fuck the house, bro. Fuck the
I'm saying,
house.
where you gonna be? Where you staying there?
A tent. Shit. For all I care. I'll be
What
fine
kind
in
of
a tent.
what happened to make you have to do this?
Bro, we could just get a top and we could actually dig a hole and then put a top over the hole and that's where we sleep.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. But what happened to make you want to go in the woods and go all
Because
off the
all
grid?
because all the people in the city who can't take care of themselves will be running around in the city killing people for things that they have. And let's just be honest, every doomsday movie we've ever watched, like even ones that like just anyone you want to think of in your head, like whether it be diseases or monsters or whatever, all the city houses just be like empty. You know why? Because they're already busting that shit and wanna take shit and they better come in here and take your shit. So like to be honest, I'm headed for the forest. Like, let me go set myself up in the forest. I will dig a fucking hole 6 feet deep with big square, and then we can sleep in that hole and put leaves on top of it so nobody don't even know like that's your house. And I'll be fine. And the only thing I need to make sure that I take from this house is my big coat. Because boy, I'm be cold in the winter, but with a big coat, I'll be fine. I just need a hat. Boots, a hat, and my big coat. I'll be walking around in the summer with my big coat. I can't leave that bitch anywhere because I'm always cold. So I'm gonna need that shit. I'm gonna need that shit for like half the year, even when it's not cold.
I don't know. I think I'd be safe in the house.
Oh my goodness.
I got my
If the
phone.
internet shut down right now, it will be chaos. Everything is electronic. You right. And that's why I was telling him too, we need to get maps because I said, bruh, he know how to get from one place to another. I do not. So I will end up in the forest and be like, this is my new home and I'm okay with it. I'll be like, I don't know how to get to another state. You'll be like, take the I-10. The I what? You'll be like, go on I-95. I'll be like, huh? You'll be like, go north. I'll be like, north is the direction I am standing. So I will be fucked. I know I will be fucked. I need a compass. I need a map and boy, I can read that shit.
Bruh, I'm going goddamn. Now that you got me thinking about it, I'm like, what would be? I got to get by some water, bro. I got to.
So, TGV, I do think you're right. If you're not buying, you're not preparing now, all that is a little bit, too much. It'll be too late. You have it good over here in America. You have good sized animals like they and whatnot. Um, the problem is people think they have time. I don't think that I have a lot of time. Just I'm only allowed to buy so much shit. So every time I get paid, I've been choosing to buy something to help me towards that. Like I can't buy everything one time. I just cannot. Like I would have to take from elsewhere in order to do that.
You say you have it good over there in America. You have good sized animals like deer and whatnot, bro. Y'all have kangaroos, bro. Just kill a kangaroo.
Oh yeah, pyrosias. Come on, y'all got food for days. Y'all got more kangaroo than people.
Yeah, man.
Yo, imagine if all you had was a slingshot to kill the kangaroo. Dakota, want to know if you can do 20 push-ups, 25 push-ups. Oh my god, my neck is hurting.
Can I do 25 put? Yes, I can do 25 push-ups easily all day, bro, in my sleep.
All my family from Louisiana and Mississippi, so I know about surviving in the wild. McSwagger, I will not. That's not the type of wild that I'm on. Okay, let me tell you why I'm not on that type of wild. Boy, you know what be in them waters? Well, I just want to let you know if I had to walk through deep water, I would cry. I would cry while I'm walking because I don't think I'm gonna survive. Just being real,
I
I
had
will
squirrel
cry.
before, bro. I
You
had
had a
squirrel.
squirrel?
Yeah, I had squirrel before.
Oh my god, I never had squirrel in my life.
I don't know how
Babe,
I
can
ate
you press
squirrel. I ain't
right
never had
here?
no that damn.
Babe, you should just use your elbow. You should just use your elbow.
I probably did eat deer and I didn't know it was deer.
High up, a little bit to the right. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that is it. Probably go a little bit down. They catch ditch frogs and eat them. Boy, I would be eating all of that shit. I had seen somebody who was frying crickets, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. My neck just hurts so bad. It's not even the spot. It's like right where my hand is. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Right there. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is it right there. Telling you, I'm waiting for Elon Musk to come out with his new neck because I need a whole new neck. Oh, oh, oh. Those directions remind me of college when I hooked up with my buddy's stepmom. What?
Some wavy don't touch her. This nigga's so crazy.
What directions? Dakota, what directions are you talking about? I know, bro. I feel like for a whole year my neck went hurting.
Nigga, your neck been hurting this whole time I knew you.
Makes no sense, right? No sense at all.
When the internet crashes, Elon will
You will
have
need
his
a
own
chip to
internet
access it.
Starlink. Wow, the conspiracy theories.
Man, if nobody didn't think like when the airplane systems were shut down and some areas you couldn't call 911 and stuff this year, not happen this year in 2024. If you guys don't think that was them testing to see if the shit could shut shit down, they know they could shut shit down. That's my conspiracy theory. Because we had never had an internet crash, and then the internet just crashed, and planes couldn't even fly nowhere. It's like holy shit. And then even if I, uh, even if I did have a car to drive and I was full of gas, I didn't even know where to drive to because I ain't got no map. And I mean, I had an experience with that. I was driving from where was I going? Where was I? I think I was driving to New Jersey. That don't make any sense. Mm, I think I was driving to New Jersey. I think I was driving from Boston to New Jersey. That's what I think it was. I was driving from Boston to New Jersey, and while I was on the highway, my fucking internet on my phone disappeared, and I didn't have any access to maps. And I was reading the signs, and it said this way to New Jersey, so I hopped on that shit. And then I called him and I told him I seen a gas station, like it had a different name and shit. So I called him because I still had service to call, but no service for maps. I called him. I said, hey, you need to search this gas station up. This is where I'm at right now, but I just need to know I'm headed the right way. And then he was like, no, you're not headed the right way. And I literally had to like listen to him kind of like direct me back onto track so that I can like just get there. Wait, most libraries give out free maps? For real? I didn't know most libraries give out free maps. I gotta look this shit up. I'm gonna go to my library.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, okay, they do, they do. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna work on my doomsday bag, okay? And then I'll bring it so you guys can see. But let me tell you what I had in my old doomsday bag. All right, now I was young, so just bear with me. Um, I had um I didn't have iodine. I had like a packet or something you put into water to clean water. I had a few packets of that. I just don't remember exactly what it's called right now. I had a mirror so that I could start a fire because, if the sun is out, I could start a fire. Um, I had a radio because I thought that was wise in the event,
This is supposed to be your
I
bug
could
out
hear the
bag.
news. This is my real bugger bag I had. I had one, okay? Understand, my
If I had a,
grandparents, everybody was laughing at me. I had tuna or canned chicken inside of there. I had canned shit. I had a few canned shit. The bag wasn't too heavy so that I could run with it. I had a rope in there because I was like, next thing I need something, so I need rope. I had a plastic top in there because, as I said, like I don't need too much, but at least this can help me if I need to make it work. We'll find what we need to do to make that shit work. What else I had in there? Mm, I had a knife, y'all. Uh, I had a map, but it was, for where I was. So that was different at that point in time. I think I had a compass. I'm not too sure. Uh, and I had a pen and paper because I was like, at least I could write. I don't know what else to say I'd be able to do. All right, TGV. Yep, good laugh, good laugh.
I had a bug out bag. Obviously, I had my gun in there. I like a fishing rod, probably that's one that strapped to that bit somewhere.
We're gonna get a small fishing rod just in case, okay? A small one.
Um, let's see. I don't know. I don't have the same strategy as you in the bug out situation. So
Yeah, like
if
you.
I can't stay in my house, I'm gonna bounce. We gonna bounce from house to house because I'm not gonna live in the wilderness from now on. That don't make no sense to me.
Well, you gotta remember, this was before I met you. I was alone, okay? So
No,
I
I'm
needed
just
to remember what I could do.
I was just saying, I'm not finna just go live in the wilderness now just because the world bugging. Like, fuck no, nigga, I can fight too, bitch.
TGV, we will take you in. Come on, man. We need all the help we can get. I got one from Target, the kit that has like $10. There's a bug out kit. What the fuck? Let me look at this shit.
I'm about the book of Eli, yeah. Cause I ain't got no plans to go and goddamn living in the ground. This hole she didn't dig. Fuck that shit.
I bet you would be like, it's not that bad. I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you, you'll be like, bro, it's not that bad. That's not it. Wait, are you talking about it?
Huh?
Okay, let me look at this and see.
What are you looking at?
Heck yeah, I'm looking what they have in this bag. Okay, so it have duct tape, it got a compass, it got a firelight striker, it have a fishing gear in viral, it have a heat sheet.
Fishing rod kit. Baby, where are you going to accept our relationship or not? We need each other, brosif. Boy,
Okay, what is a they say one Tinder quick. What is a Tinder quick? But since we're talking about bug out stuff and all that, right? So I know people be concerned about lights and shit. So this is just something to know. If you were supposed to buy a batch of candles and you were supposed to get the Cisco grease, the tins which are like $12 or like $13, the Cisco kind of grease, that shit will burn for a very, 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 very long time. So you would have light. So you may want to have a can of Cisco grease, but make sure you get like a polymer pot or something to put it in because the can will obviously get hot. But yep, that is definitely a great way to like keep lights and shit. Oh, I can eat this chocolate. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to hit your hand.
I got a bet on them. I need
Golden States to win.
no on Jimmy Butler to score 25 points.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 22. As soon as that motherfucker hit that 25,
Mm.
as soon as that motherfucker hit 25, I'm gonna check that
Oh, a
account.
fishing rod kit. Okay. You know what's funny? I'm accustomed fishing with a reel. Just give me some line. I can wrap this shit on a stick.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
alright.
yep.
Swear to God.
Me too. Okay. I guess that's all I really need anyway.
Yeah,
But with a rod, you can get bigger fish.
I feel you. With that line too.
You
Because
say always have a pencil sharpener on you. Why? The fuck?
you could sharpen a stick.
Mm.
You could take the piece off
You
and
could
use
do
a
that with a
knife.
knife.
Yeah. Use a rock for all you care. Bro, when it comes to survival, I think I was so scared when I was younger that I learned a lot of shit that I didn't need to learn.
Mm.
Because I was terrified. Bro, and my survival kit and my skills came because we were having a really bad hurricane in Trinidad. And I was so scared because the sky had turned completely pink. And for my whole life, I've never seen the sky turn pink when a hurricane, is happening. And when I say that shit scared the shit out of me, that yeah, I had to make a bag. I literally had to make a bag and my grandparents and My aunts and my uncle were very supportive whilst they laughed at me.
I'm sitting there thinking like, all right, so if shit hit the fan, something I would more likely do is
Take your Xbox. I'm lying.
no,
It was a joke.
I'm not leaving the house. I'm gonna go. I would leave the house. I would go buy wood and board up all my windows.
Yup.
I would probably
But
board up even the front door and try to figure out another way of access, and that's the only one way we know of getting in and out of the house. And it'd probably be like one of the windows like opens up, and the only way you can get in and out the house is this little crack in the window I have right here. Not even the front door.
do you know where I would sleep if that shit really happened?
Mm,
In the attic. I'd be damned if I was supposed to sleep
mm,
out here. Like, cause if somebody do come to get us at night, or they just coming in, like I understand the day we can always, go into the attic. But if to be honest, I would want to sleep in the attic because it would just be much I can sleep safer and then come out in the
mm.
day. I will not sleep I just cannot feel comfortable sleeping
You said
around windows and doors.
you
Like,
said you would sleep during the day, and
no, I would sleep in the attic. I don't mind sleeping at night in the attic. Like, I would feel safer. Fuck a school at that point. That's
said what
rude.
about water wavy? Oh, I would definitely leave and go scavenge for things, go find things. Shit, we live by a water bottle factory, nigga. I go there and break in there at nighttime and steal as much water as I can.
Oh
Bring
yeah,
that shit
one
back
thing
to the
I know
house.
he is definitely gonna take care of us. I think my main concern again would be as a female making sure that I keep us safe while this is happening. So because I don't think we'd be able to always go places with him because it would be really dangerous. So
Oh no, I just go scavenge for some shit, but it's on some shit like I just feel like that's a better idea rather than like now we out in the woods and we ain't got like no like nah. I'd rather stay. I feel safer here, and at least here maybe I can get some power going. Maybe we got all the coolers and stuff here. Like we could actually get some keep stuff cold and shit. Like
this is when you I don't know how you getting all that, bro.
getting
But
all what
yeah, I don't think you're gonna have that much electricity to that extent. You gotta think about it. If the internet goes, electricity probably is going to go.
why is the electricity gonna go? All you need is a generator for electricity.
I think that would just be the start of stuff. I think like the internet going to be the start of stuff, and then more things would happen over and over time. I don't have a solar panel, but I do have a smaller solar panel that I can charge up a USB stuff to. So that's what I do have. So it's just a little flat panel, and I can like take it and carry it with me anywhere. I don't have a satellite phone. I doubt I even get one. It's not happening. I'm not spending money for it. Um, you know what's funny about that too? Even if I got a satellite phone, the only people I was gonna call was like my granny, like my family in Trinidad. But I don't have people here that I'm gonna be like, I wanna know how you do. No, no, like this is not survival of the fittest. We're gonna hope for the best. I don't know what else to say. Oh, the guys would have to talk to each other and be like, yo, you trying to like put the families together and then we could, make sure that, we could do certain shit and be safe and all that.
Yes. Um, I think like I don't know, bro. You got me thinking about this shit, bro. And like, if we did leave this house, I would try to just get a house like by like the lake or river. So therefore, I don't got to go that far. I could literally just get up every day, fish out the backyard, and like all we would need to make sure we have is lots of rice, grits,
Oh,
and
grits is good. I'm gonna get some more grits. I have
lots of
rice.
rice and grits, and we're gonna be eating fish every day. Um, I mean, I would scavenge around to different grocery stores and shit, but we just can't be picky. If the world's ending, we eating fish and rice
Yo,
and shit.
this is gonna be really, really funny. Don't laugh at it. I just wanna tell you. If shit hit the fan, I was gonna go to the hood stores. The hood stores still have all the groceries. Now, let me tell you why. During COVID, there was a lot of shit that we just could not find or get. Not just toilet paper. But when I went to the hood stores, bro, there was meat, there was toilet paper, there was everything. So during COVID, we learned that don't even go to the groceries that are by our house. We just go to hood stores, and the hood stores had everything we need. And I'm gonna stick with it. Like I do understand people are gonna come in and steal stuff, but I think the people who own the stores are also gonna do a really good job on trying to protect what they do have. So people who could pay for it will pay for it, and I'll pay for it. Always need a water source. As I said, like my main concern, I can care less about a shower, but I would definitely just get iodine. I don't think anybody understanding that. Iodine, a little bottle of iodine can do so much magic for you. You don't even need to get a bottle of the pill. They have the water tablets you can put into water to sanitize it. I'm gonna stick with some iodine because I know how this shit works. 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. Fuck, 3 weeks without food?
What you talking about?
I would be so sad. I love food so much. I was okay with eating once a day. Now you telling me I can't eat for 3 weeks? Oh my god, I'll be dreaming about food when I go to sleep.
Who said let's go Chiefs? But fuck no. Bitch, I got 2 bets on Eagles. Eagles to win. Parlayed up.
I feel it. I feel it.
What do you mean by 3 minutes without air, 3 days without
Those are things they can't. That's how long you can, after 3 minutes without air, you die. After 3 days without water, you
what? Somebody
die.
can hold their breath for
After
three
3 weeks,
minutes.
after average person. And after 3 weeks without food, you die.
I could probably go 3 weeks without food.
I cannot. I will eat ants. I swear to God, I will. I mean, like, I never loved red ants so much. They're so good.
I could do it.
All right, so I do have like a weird topic.
They asked today when we went to the Maple Street biscuit place where she left her purse. They asked, "What is the largest animal you think you could take in a fight?" And I said, "A bear, like a black bear, not a grizzly bear, not a big ass grizzly, but like a black bear." Uh huh. I straight up drop kicked that motherfucking bear. Yeah.
Yeah, none of that. You know, they had asked the question, and I honestly just wanted to say a lizard because I know I can win a lizard fight.
What the fuck?
And he was like, it's not about the smallest animal. They said the biggest. And I was like, I was being confident and I knew I was going to win over a lizard. So,
Parrots, Apu, what up? Chiefs go in. No, they're not. They suck. It's Saquon and Jalen Hurts, man. They about to do the thing. A blackberry would be a good match. Yeah, but he don't want none.
so I did hear this. I was listening to a podcast today and this guy made a little bit of sense. So I'm going to share with you guys this topic that I was listening to, and it's called consciousness. All right. So it's a conscious mind. So are you listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they say the first 7 years of a child's brain is basically in a state of hypnosis, which is like they're learning the things in life. Did you know that?
Why you call it hypnosis though?
It's called the theta state. I didn't want to call it a theta state. I'm calling it hypnosis because it's the time that your child, the first 7 years, that's when they learn programming. They learn how to respond to things in the environment based on how your parents raise you,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, uh, what they were saying is the subconscious mind controls your behaviors as a program, right? And then after the age of 7, you become conscious. And when you become conscious, you are able to put thoughts in your head and compute them based on the lessons and behaviors and programs you learn in life. And then that builds the life that you have in front of you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this guy was trying to say we're all creators, and I do believe that. And he said the conscious mind is the latest evolution of the brain right behind the forehead front, right? So it is It's the one connected to your personal identity, your spirituality. No two people could share the same like thought process and how things go around. Obviously, you could have similar thought process, but not the same. And he was trying to say the subconscious mind um operates in the background. So subconscious is your programs, and your conscious brain is you being a creator, right? And what he was saying was your conscious mind is almost like if you were looking out of your eyes, like if you were driving, like it's you can see your eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your conscious mind is looking out your eyes. And what happens is when you start to think, that puts you into your subconscious mind, and you kind of create with your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind is made up of programs. So that's what you learn, right? So therefore, you're subconsciously operating based on things you've learned to react to already in the environment. That's why some people would say, "Oh, you act like your dad or you act like your mom." No, you don't act like your mom. You don't act like your dad. You were programmed by your dad or mom.
Oh my God.
So you have
Why are you
those.
trying to change the word?
I'm
Why you
trying to explain it. I
I'm
don't know.
saying why is it you act like your mom, you act like your dad. You do act like your mom or your dad. You were programmed by them. Okay, same thing, but why
You
do we gotta
said
change the word?
what word? I don't know what word you're talking about. I
You
said
say
lots of words.
somebody said you act like your mom, you act like your dad, and it's like no, you were programmed by your you weren't
So
raised
what
by
word did
them,
I
you were
change?
programmed
I
by
just
them.
don't understand like what I don't understand what word you
This
said. Well, why you have to say that
because
word?
now you're saying you're programmed by your parents. It's like okay, you were raised by your parents. Now it's got to be you were programmed.
Yeah, you it's because I'm talking about how your brain understands programs. So when somebody says you act like your parent, it's not because you act like your parent, it's because you were programmed by your parent. You were around your parent. You learn how to view the world the way your parent view the world. You learn how to react the way your parent reacts. So if your parent gets scared when they see a bus outside, then you as an adult may grow up being scared of when you see a bus outside because that's how you grew up with your parents. Your parents fearful of it, so you might be fearful of it. It's
Okay.
it's a it's programming. Like it's life. Even if though you are around them, no matter who you are around, it doesn't even have to be a family member. You are programmed by the things and your environment, people and your environment you are around.
Okay.
Right. So it was such a cool little thing that he talked about because to me I never thought about it that way. Your conscious brain is your creator and your subconscious brain is made up of programs, and the moment you are using your eyes consciously, like that means you're creating from new things, you are living in the moment, right? But when you think, okay, so it says here, so when you are thinking, you are looking inwardly. And when you're looking inwardly, the only thing you could do is judge things based off the programs and the way you learn life. So that's why your response is going to be a response because it's based upon the way you were raised, the people who raised you, your beliefs, things like that, the programs that you're programmed to. So I just wanted people to like remember that because we have so much thoughts, and about 95% of the time we think, and it's only 5% of the time are we just living in the moment. And when you live in the moment, so much more is created and actually just living subconsciously or consciously. Not living subconsciously or consciously, by living subconsciously. Hold on, so much program. What? So much messages. Uh, Raised and programs are two different things. If you were raised by your parents, all right, let's take out parents and let's just say school. Or let's just say it doesn't matter who you were raised by. I think once you are around certain things, you as an individual learn to respond to that. So for instance, if you were talking to somebody, let's just say every time you go to school and you're talking to somebody as a young child, you get screamed at because you ask a question. you would subconsciously be programmed not to ask questions because you get screamed at and you're like, oh, I when I get screamed at, it means I'm doing something wrong. So I'm no longer gonna ask questions. And that's how you're programmed. So I did bring this up not to just point out the cool fact that when you're conscious, you're creating from living in the moment. Subconsciously, when you're thinking subconsciously, and that means you're thinking inwardly, which means you're basing your life and how you view life and how you react to certain things, and then you spit out an answer, like whatever you do. And shucks, what's the last part I wanted to tell you guys about?
Hmm?
It was just like a
Yeah.
crazy kind of interview. I had one other piece I wanted to talk about. I just don't remember off the top of my head. It slipped my brain. But the shit was just so crazy because I never absolutely thought about life from that perspective. And it do make a lot of sense because when I live in the moment, I am able to create from a new view without the programs that I've already created, like me, who I am. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So a lot of people sometimes don't realize that the programs that we were programmed or how we were programmed, the things that we learned earlier on in our life, is not always to our best benefit. So you could reprogram yourself. You can reprogram how you see a problem, how you react to a problem. And that's just by, repetitiveness, doing something over and over to create a change. And then that change is going to subconsciously become a subconscious. So, for instance, when you're breathing, you don't think, oh, I have to breathe. You subconsciously already learned how to breathe. So your body is not thinking about it. It's something that runs in the background. And that is what subconscious is. Something that already runs in the background that you already know how to do. And sometimes like we respond subconsciously because we learn from our environment. Like for instance, you getting yelled at, So we all have the ability to change, but I don't think some people realize, not that they don't have the ability to change, that in order to change what you're doing, you have to either identify that change to make the change, or the next option is to live in the moment and do things consciously without thinking. But it's hard for you to not think, because we spend 95% of our time thinking in a day.
Okay. You and Apu having a nice little conversation.
I guess so. Nobody
The
else chimed.
hell?
That was Gamora, and she's so asleep. Okay, now she's just looking at me. So that was cool. That was something that I see, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so true," and I agreed with it.
Okay, okay.
Um, Now this is where I run out of stuff. Did you
Yeah.
have anything?
I had the judge blocks Elon, but you had already talked about that. Um, I mean, we kick it with the chat. What y'all want to talk about chat? Y'all got any questions y'all want to ask us?
Yeah.
We'll leave it up to you guys. Chiefs definitely gonna lose too.
How would y'all think Mark McQueen would feel about that? He would not be happy. Oh,
Mark McLean. Nobody don't care about that motherfucker.
wait, let me go. I probably do have more. I'm just gonna go check it out right here.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What's up, chat? Hit us up with some questions, man. Ask us anything. We's wills answer. Oh
Chicka chicka
shit.
chicka chicka chicka. Alrighty.
You say the Dexter painting is messing me up. LOL, I'm tripping off.
Oh, thank you.
Mm, 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 mm.
Or this was funny. Miss Nikki Baby responds to people mentioning her and Leangelo Ball's age gap.
Mm.
Sometimes I be feeling really sorry. I feel sorry for women who have to go through certain shit, but if you have to just go through it, just go through it. Like, we don't want to hear about that shit. Don't go to social media. Sympathy is not coming your way. Sympathy is not gonna make you feel any better. Just go be better.
I mean, she's a older on Instagram model or whatever who done got her a little NBA player. The same thing Drea did. I mean, so I mean, I don't know why
Now
she.
he left her, and he's posed up with his new girl,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, dang. Sometimes I think like women who would leave a man, well, not leave a man. If you catch them a certain way, don't expect them to not leave you that way too. What about that?
Cash out. Let's go.
Ugh, where's the saying they have 1 inch of snow on Tuesday? Definitely not here.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about right now.
All right.
I talked a lot.
Oh yeah, I know. You'll get the run in it.
Do y'all feel something big's gonna come this year?
Mm,
Hell yeah, there's so much. We only 20 days into this
as
new
far as what you
election.
mean, like because of Trump or like just like in the year. I think it'd be an interesting year. It'd be very entertaining. Can't wait for to see some movies that's gonna come out. I feel like this is my year, so I don't. There's something big that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna blow the fuck up, like literally and figuratively. Like I'm going up. You feel me? Like but I don't know. It depends on what you mean by something big gonna come this year. With hopefully not too big, unless it's me. Hmm. What the hell? What's up, Negritos? What is that? What does that mean?
He's talking about the things that's going on in the back.
I don't know what that mean.
I remember back then they sacrificed some red cows and everybody just forgot about it. What?
Oh, they're Indian.
This was like
What
a
time is
year or
it?
two
What?
ago.
Or do you live in India? What time is it right now? That boy say sacrifice a red cow.
Hey,
You're in New York, Yonkers.
I didn't even know that meant New York, but now I do.
Yonkers. There's an area here.
Oh, it's an area. So somebody had told me I live in the Yonkers, and I was like, oh, he live in the country. I just thought that's what it meant.
Mm.
Sometimes you just don't know. I'm really just sit straight. I don't know. This is crazy. Yeah, guys, how you guys doing? For those of you guys who are now joining our channels in here, could you please like, subscribe? We appreciate you guys.
Yes, please like and subscribe to goddamn video. Let's go. It's the OD podcast, and we're here to provide a positive podcast with several different points and opinions, funny and fun arguments, and more. Dig deep, find things out on air. Never afraid, never scared to push the envelope to another level. It's OD baby. Let's go.
Oh, I didn't ask my granny about this, but I did hear there was a strong quake that triggered a tsunami threat for Cuba, Honduras, and the Cayman Islands. It was a 7.6 magnitude earthquake in the Caribbean Sea Saturday. Mm-hmm.
In the Caribbean Sea, there's a 7.6 magnitude earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So now that means that there's a possibility, you know, of just a tsunami, and it could reach up to 0.3 to 1 meter above the tide.
Just like and subbed. We'll be back. Appreciate that, Apu.
Thank you.
Tsunami threat for Cuba and Honduras.
So I wanna talk about I know the federal employees and Trump's buyout offer, the bridges boon, right? There were, so I guess the union was telling people do not buy out, right? So if this goes to the federal court and they say, hey, this is not something that you could do, then does it mean that the people who decided to take that buyout will have the ability to work still? Or because they bought out, that's the end of that?
No, I think if they already took the buyout, they already took the buyout.
Mm, that's sad. Were you gonna take the buyout?
I was gonna try to wait so he give me more money. You know, like, give me a bigger buyout, then I go.
Mm,
It also depends on how much money you making and how good is this damn job. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Like if we ain't making that much money, you know, nigga would be like, yeah, I want this job, no way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that buyout, I'm gone. But if it's like a really nice high man job, you like, and then the cartel funding you money underground and shit like that, so you can infiltrate the government and shit like that. But you need your position for the cartel to keep on sending you money. So now you don't want to lose the job because they paying you an extra 10K every month. So you know what I'm saying? Like the movie we watched, Flight Risk.
This is sad here. So remember how we said that some immigrants are being sent to Kitmo for entering legal black hole?
No, what is a legal black hole?
They're getting sent to Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, okay, so now this is the issue that
It
I
is a
have with
legal black
this.
hole. That means they could do anything to you that they
Right?
want.
The issue here is their names are not released. So this
These
in
are these are like criminals. So
but this is it. The names are not released and their exact crimes are unknown. So imagine if you had just stolen 3 times, or you had grand theft auto 3 times, and now you getting sent to Guantanamo Bay because you got that, and then they don't even know what crime. That's not really that dangerous to say, yo, because I stole a car 3 times and y'all put me in jail, and now I'm gonna be here for like 12, 20 years.
yeah, that's from Harold and Kumar when we're going to Guantanamo Bay. Cock meat
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah.
You're like, you want a cock meat sandwich?
Yeah. So 4 days ago, Trump administration flew the first migrants from Fort Bliss, Texas to Guantanamo Bay. The officials said the detainees were dangerous criminals, the worst of the worst, and alleged members of violent Venezuelan gang, holding them in a prison on the U.S. naval base created a suspected terrorist after September the 11th, but administration officials have released almost no other information. I'm just being real. I think they're not gonna be able to fight for themselves on this shit because they're in jail, But this is above and beyond because Guantanamo Bay is not part of the US. And because of that, if I am locked up by the US, if I am not in the motherfucking US, then therefore I should not be fucking locked up. That's how I feel. Because the whole reason you don't lock me up in Mexico and you need to get some extradite information is because I need to be expedited before you can lock me up, right? So
Mm-hmm,
why you will put me out of the US, which means I am no longer in US laws, right?
mm-hmm.
And then you hold me hostage. So they're basically being held hostage because they're legally out of the US. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, them folk, they, I don't know, bro. I don't know if they should just be deported or what's going on with that situation. But they sending their ass out there. Ain't nothing they could do because they're not even U.S. citizens, and and they kind of treating them like they're not U.S. citizens, acting like they don't got rights. So it's just a fucked up situation.
That is just so crazy. And basically, they're gonna send about 30,000 migrants to Guantanamo Bay. They're gonna hold a detention space for them.
They finna have their ass out there planting all the avocados that we ain't getting from Mexico. They
Oh
finna
my God.
they
Oh,
finna
that's
have
so
their ass out there.
funny.
They finna have their ass doing all the shit Mexicans was sending us. They say, yeah, bitch, we finna send y'all send y'all right there to make y'all do this shit. They finna be growing crops and shit.
I seen a Mexican laughing because she went to Walmart and she was picking up cilantro and she started laughing, talking about look at the cilantro because Americans are picking it now. It's not the immigrants anymore. But um to be real, it did look a little fucked up. That's not how my cilantro usually look, but we will take what we get. You feel me? I am not gonna be picky when I don't got much to pick from.
Mm-mm. Chat, you can still ask us any questions you want to ask us. We just chilling. It's Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling like a motherfucker. Look at me. Chilling like me. Go to your podcast questions or whatever.
Um,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you'd have to look and figure out what you want to ask. I don't feel like going through that shit. Just being real.
Okay.
Is it raining?
No. Motherfucking Super Bowl tomorrow. We'll probably do an earlier show. Or no. I might as Super Bowl's at like 6:30, so we probably do our normal time show. And I'll watch some of it here. Probably do a show. No. Yeah. Probably do a normal time.
Okay, let me do this because I just had this issue. There you go. The mouse is over by
Six
you.
thirty. I see it. 6:30. So yeah, we'll probably do it at a normal time. Um,
I'm waiting for them to find questions.
uh, says, is it considered childish to block someone after a breakup?
No.
Um, no. It depends. It depends on how intertwined y'all particular life is. Like,
Hell no, they're not intertwined. Let me tell you, okay, we have a child, right?
mm,
I will block your ass and never unblock you with no fucks given. You better use that cell phone. And if I feel as though we can't communicate well, guess what? We
that's
could go
not
through your mama. You got me
that.
messed up. I will block your ass on everything. No fucks given. I wouldn't even think twice. Block.
I mean,
Need you out my life for real, for real. Like as much as I could out
I
you.
wouldn't. I wouldn't be bothering you. I was just saying depends
I don't
on.
care. I don't even want you to like see my shit. Like I don't even want you to be able to search me. I don't want you to like have anything to do with me. Like I want you to like rid me of your life. Like if I could have like changed the child daddy too, I would, but I can't. So yeah, like I would totally like yep, block, big block, no issues. I think when I feel better and like if our relationship change, because to be honest, if somebody break up, then I'm breaking up talking about, oh yeah, this was amicably like we broke up. Like no bitch, my life is gonna change. And I will hate you. Like not because it's like, oh my life is gonna change for the
Can
worse.
can
Just I
can
will
men
hate
and
you.
women remain friends after a breakup?
Fuck no, I'm not gonna be your friend, bitch. You will never. You know how Cardi B? Well, I don't know if Cardi B be actually sleeping with her baby daddy. We'll call him a baby daddy now. No, I will not have sex with you ever again. You will not touch me. I don't want to be touched by you. And at that point in time, it's called, I can call the cops on you because I don't want to be touched by you at all. Like, I don't know what woman desires to be touched by men after they decide not to want each other no more. Like, bitch, you could pay for sex. You might as well because you paying with your pride. Pay for that shit with cash. You keep your pride.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I told you before we had a child, I'm not a good baby mama. So when I said that, I meant that. I really did. I gave you lots of options. You know, you had years to decide to go find the baby mama who up for that bullshit, but I am not the one. Not it. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay. What kind of questions? What the fuck?
Everything have a topic, you
I
know?
see. I see. I just like they say, what part of your ex's body you missed the most? Like what?
Well, you gotta remember this was for sex dates in our relationship
Oh,
podcast, right?
yeah.
So I had to come up with 1,001 questions in order not to ask the same questions to people all the time.
Mm, uh, do do you lose respect for a person who acts different to impress others?
Hell yeah. Now, this is the good thing about it, right? Just because I lose respect for you, don't mean that I'm not gonna treat you like a human being. I just don't want to fuck with you. Like I will not call you to hang out with you. I will not want you around me. I will not try to be friends with you. So it will be a very one-way relationship. Or if you call me and I feel like it, okay. But no, I will never call you to do something with you because I don't really mess with people who only mess with people because they need something. And I also don't only mess with people who try to like switch up and be fake to like people who are genuine to them just so that they can. I don't like people who step on people. So yeah, if you stepping on somebody in any form or fashion, or you out your friend, who is your friend, just so that you could go somewhere or do something. Now, hell no. If you can do that shit in my face about somebody else, you'll do that shit to me. So, what I would look like trusting you ever? Hell no, bitch. You call an acquaintance. You have been downgraded from a friend to an acquaintance. We can respect that shit. I don't gotta tell you about that shit, and I'm gonna just get real busy in life.
Mm-hmm. What was it? What was we talking about this morning?
Marble.
Yeah, the fucking marble making you feel some kind of way. Then it had made me think of grounding and shit. This question say, do you believe people carry around bad spirits or energy?
I do think I do believe not that you carry around bad spirits, but I believe you are what you make your life, right? So to a certain extent, if all you see is negative, then all you will feel is negativity, and all that you will bring to the table is negativity. So yes, you I believe energy, but I don't think like you can, really carry around like bad spirits unless like you're being haunted or some shit like that.
Hmm.
Dang, I'm over here talking. The mic not even on me, not even my hand.
Oh, I didn't realize.
It's okay. I'm gonna hope your mic did something.
Yeah. Um.
He's asked me questions, guys. I don't know if you guys could have hit any of my answers before.
Boom. 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 Oh, okay. Let's see this one. Once you go black, you never go back. Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I believe once you know what love is, you never go for dumb shit no more. What about that? Like you could be pink, purple, blue. Boy, if I can feel, the same way you will say like You prefer to be with an ugly woman who treats you good than a woman who don't treat you good?
Mhm.
Okay, well, I feel as though fuck your dick, fuck the skin color. Like, are you treating me good? If you treat me good, I'm there for it. But you not treating me good. Like, what I look like over here? What am I trying to hold on to? The idea? Like, I might as well read a storybook every day. That's a fairy tale.
Um,
You wanted to get bigger, babe. I that was just for you. Just
oh, so much.
it was too much or it was too small.
It's small.
Oh my god, you're getting an eye test. You have to go get an
What
eye
is it?
test because that is very easy to read to me.
What are you talking about?
Everything I'm seeing, yeah, that's easy for me to read.
I mean, I could read it, just like the words gets all jumbled together. Like
No,
you
it
know,
look all normal. You can name a number. I read a whole sentence with ease. That's not an issue for me.
so much better.
Wait, you're going for an eye test.
I can see fine.
I know you can see, but now I'm concerned of how good you see.
I see excellent.
Like you see, like the
Nigga,
shape
you
of the
want to
blood.
tell us when you be seeing spots and shit?
I well, that's funny. I haven't seen spots in a long time, and I don't know if it's because of like how I eat or things that I do now. But yeah, sometimes I used to see spots and I used to be like really scary, but it don't happen anymore. So hey guys, this is the Odie Podcast. I'm Max and that's Wavy over there, and we are just here talking about anything you guys want to talk about. You could drop it in the chat. She's just asking me like really random questions right now, so he's looking at the questions, trying to figure out what to ask me next. So I'm just waiting in the queue here so that I can be called up again to debate by myself and give my answer on this theory.
Do vegan women swallow?
Hey.
What's the craziest thing you have ever done to a man because he told you no?
Um, I guess I'll just not talk to him. You know, when I was younger,
Have you ever flirted with a guy to get drinks from him?
hell yeah, you better give me that drink. If I'm standing up by the bar
Mhm.
and somebody's talking to me and I'm ordering a drink or they're trying to order a drink, then I will be really nice until I get my drink and then I'm out. But I thank you so much for this drink. I gotta go. Something what I do now though, because we go out together, there be men who be trying to buy me drinks and I'm at a bar and I say I'm married. I say you can still buy me a drink if you want, but I just want to let you know I'm married. That means you know you're not getting none. Like there is not an option here. Like I'm not talking to you. But if you want to get me this drink, we can sure get this drink and we can chat. But I feel bad just taking a drink from a guy, knowingly knowing that I have no intention of talking to him because I'm not going to. You feel me?
Mhm.
Oh, thank you, the God vibes. Do, 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 do,
Damn,
do.
chat is dead right now.
I know.
It's probably because we done made TGV a moderator. He probably done block everybody.
That
Goddamn,
is not true. It's
he been
because
blocking
no, he
everybody.
is not blocking everybody. He's not blocking anybody. It's just because I don't know if we're not talking about anything. Like I said, it's not that popular.
Mm, Curing your stress cures the body. Okay.
Yeah, curing your stress does cure the body. Do you want to hear something cool? I learned a really cool fact today when I was listening to the
Mm.
podcast I was listening to. So, did you know that they always like to say that your genes are like what make you like get sick or get like a disease that was carried on in your family and shit like that. You know how they say those things?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, here's a cool fact that I learned. It's really not about the genes. It's really about the environment that you're in and the people that you're around and how they make you feel. And here's the reason why.
Just get some marble.
There was a study that was done. This is actually I want to tell you actually about this shit. So there was a study that was done and they tested people who had adopted children. And even though some families may have certain health issues, the kids who were adopted also had the same health issues, not something that could be changed by eating. Okay? They had the same health issues as their adoptive parents, and that's because your genes is not really what gets you sick, is the environment that you're in. Because there was a study that was also done with rats, and they had given the rats like high cholesterol diet, and when they give the rats this high cholesterol diet, when the scientists just throw the food into the cage, the rats who got the high cholesterol diet would have high cholesterol. And then the rats that were petted and taken care of and like fed differently, like with compassion and shit like that, change the cholesterol in the diet to some other good nutrients, and they didn't have high cholesterol diets. So it's not about what you eat. It could also be about the environment that you're in, and that changes the chemical structure of how things are digested in the body. It's a really cool study. I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. I didn't know that, but it was pretty awesome. It's a cool fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't know that. This is actual real science here.
Okay.
So it's not about, now, not to say that you can't, that certain things can affect you obviously. And yes, certain things do run in a family, but generally, like, I just think they were saying that stress is the number one killer. You've ever heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stress is the number one killer, not because stress kills you, because when you're in a stress mode, the your body operates differently, and um therefore your cells don't do what they usually do, and they can cause different issues in your body. So stress is a killer because of how your cells interact with each other and metabolize and stuff, not because stress kills you. It's because of how your body reacts to stress.
So stress does kill you.
The reaction, yes, but it was the whole purpose of what I just told you was more to point out that it's about the people that you're around, it's about the space that you're around, it's about your environment, how you feel.
Okay. Riches or happiness?
Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be poor and happy. I think like if I cared about a lot of things, then yeah, I'd want riches. And it's not to say that riches can't buy you happiness, and it's not to say I wouldn't prefer to cry in a Bentley than in a Honda, but it's just more of everybody in this world can find somebody who want the same thing that they want. And I know a lot of people are gonna say it's so hard to find this or that or blah blah blah. I care about companionship, and I care about like feeling loved and being loved, giving love and stuff like that. So to me, like, if we were supposed to be, if we decided we wanted to go live in a country, I would not have an issue with that. But to tell me we're gonna live in the city and then try to act like we live in a country, I can't do that. So if we would live in a simple life, I would live a simple life. But if we're not living a simple life, then I'm not gonna live a simple life. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Um. God damn.
It's a lot of questions.
It said, are you fighting demons or are you the demon?
Wait, where do you see that? Or
Oh,
number 76, are you fighting demons or are you the demon? Um, hmm. I think that's a bit of both. I think everybody fight their own demons. Like even when you thinking negative, that's you fighting your own demons. That's you being your own demon. When you thinking negative, that's you being your own demon. And you fighting your demon can be you just trying to not think the way that you usually think if it's negative. So it could be both.
people who sleep naked, do y'all ever think about emergencies?
I do. Let me tell you all about my story. So I have slept naked as long as I could sleep naked because I could. So if I could, the moment I could have done it, I was like, hell yeah, I'm doing this shit. But tell you one thing, if
I actually didn't sleep naked until I got around you, and you were just sleeping naked every night. So
I know, because it's awesome,
then it just kind of seemed weird for me not to be naked when you naked. So I was like,
you're
hey,
gonna sleep naked
guess
too.
I'm sleeping naked. So now I
Well,
sleep naked. Now it feels weird not to sleep naked.
well, I love sleeping naked, but if we want to be real about it, I do not forget in an emergency
But I
that
got
I need to put on clothes.
Yeah, but I got a robe. I just throw a robe on real quick if I need to. I just grab a robe, throw it on real quick.
Funny story. I was in when we were in college.
Mhm.
The fire alarm went off and I was sleeping naked, and I had to put on clothes to come outside. Bro, I was fucked up. Okay, this was the day we had the day before exams, and they gave us the day off. I was fucked
Mhm.
up. I probably went to sleep like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. The alarm is going off at 6 a.m. Bro, I got my clothes on and I walked outside. My pants is buttoned up and all. And I'm outside trying to put my pockets inside. And then I realized my pants was inside out. Like literally inside out. My pockets were hanging out on purpose because my pants was inside out. And I got that shit buttoned and all. So I will not leave naked. Like I'm very cognitive of like I need clothes and I need something. But yeah, no, never had that fear kind of a thing.
If you could have anything in the whole wide world, what would you want? But it has to be like a
It
material
has to be
item.
a material. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything?
Yeah, I already know what I'll get.
Okay, I'm gonna get a solar panel factory.
A whole factory.
A whole fucking factory, bitch. If I can, if I'm gonna buy whatever else I need from all this fuck shit, I'm gonna make. So give me the factory.
What you
I'm gonna
mean?
find, if at least if I have the factory, I could have people to work at the factory, and if I could sell the stuff that's being sold from the factory, it would be solar panels. So therefore, I
How
could
you gonna get a
make more
whole
money.
factory though,
You
bro?
told me I could get whatever I want, physical, right? I want a whole factory. So now I'm rich buying the factory. So great. Now I bought the factory. So I now can buy more shit because I'm going to take that money that I can make from my factory and buy other shit I didn't think about, but
Okay.
I will buy a
I was
factory.
just gonna say like a boat, a really nice boat or something. I don't know, but you can do your factory. You
So
said,
whilst you go fishing in peace, I'm going to be working.
go ahead.
Oh
I'm gonna enjoy my boat.
my
Yeah.
God. All right, all right, all right, all right. If I have to go basic, something basic, I will take a house in the forest near water,
Okay.
like in the middle of the forest, with lots of like butterflies and birds tweeting and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I seen some like, you know what? Every time I think about what I seen, I really felt as though maybe it was just like God or something. Like I was like meant to see what I seen. Because no matter how hard I try to find that place, and I can hike really good, I never was able to find that exact spot. But it was like light shining down. There was a dare. There was butterflies floating everywhere, and I was like, what the fuck? It's like I was walking in the forest, and at one point in time, the whole scene of the forest just changed to something that was just not normal. It wasn't supposed to be there. The deer didn't attack me. I didn't touch the deer. The deer was there. The closer I walked, then it decided it's gonna go. But the flowers still, I literally like sat in on the floor for a little bit, just kind of like, yo, this is amazing, because it was so beautiful. And then I continued hiking, and I came back trying to find the shit was not there.
What the hell?
Hmm.
Sit in the chair if you're gonna sit in it. Okay. Yeah, chat's pretty dead. We were about 4 people watching this. 11:13. You in the mood to end it for the night, or you want to keep going to like 12?
I'm okay for ending it now. If we do it again, though, we should play Overcooked.
Come out tonight.
Yeah, we don't have to do it tonight, but if we do it, that what we do. But I'm cool with ending it now. We're doing pretty normal time.
Hmm. Go chill, watch a movie or something.
Oh hell yeah, let's go chill and watch a movie. Guys, I think he's trying to get some. He's gonna go
Oh
wanna
my
watch a movie, and then he's
goodness!
gonna like try to lean on me and
Wow!
put his leg on me.
Oh my gosh!
Here Kamora comes, and she's like, y'all miss me? Y'all miss me? Oh yeah, we miss you. Come on, come on, come on, mama, come on. You coming? Come on. Oh, I love how you come on to me. You just like fall. Hey girl.
Anyways, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast. I'm Wavy.
I'm Max.
This is the OD podcast. Please like and subscribe, and we will see y'all tomorrow for the Super Bowl edition of the OD podcast. So yeah, I'll let y'all tomorrow, man.